Make some shit up on the fly. I hope you're happy.
Okay, hi, we're live, everybody. They probably caught you saying that. Good call. Good call.
Hi, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Firefly 18's channel. Yay!
Oh, great. Brandon's gonna do the intro. Go ahead, Brandon. Just do the whole thing. I'm just here for eye candy. Got it.
Please like and subscribe.
In case you're new, I'm Sean. I'm Fire of Life 2018, and you're watching my channel. That was Brandon, also known as Asher Maid. He's our DM this evening. We also have Mr. Truth down near the bottom. He's the truth, only the truth. No, you can't handle the truth. Nothing but the truth. So help you God in court of law. Truth.
He's very truthful.
Right. So today we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, but we're short a few people. So I think we're gonna do an interlude, where this has nothing to do with our old campaign. And oh my God, the music just kicked up into high gear. Like as I said that, just like the beat dropped, you guys. Oh my God.
The beat dropped.
The beat dropped. I was trying to go for some chill, like lo-fi, and that ain't it. I'll work on the music after we get started and have some downtime in between. Of course, I probably won't have this much downtime because last time there was like 6 of us and there was a whole bunch of me not talking. So this time it probably won't be because there's only 2 of us. Well, 3,
oh, yeah.
But Brandon's the DM, so lots of talking. So I guess take it away, Brandon. Like, tell us what we're doing, tell us what's going on. Like, be the magical DM. Hold on,
Okay,
I'm transitioning in and go.
All right. This time we're solving We're gonna try to solve the mysteries of Jonathan and Rizel. Very mysterious characters. Setting is a library. It's musty. It's Jesus. Trying to think of it. It's got like that earthy book smell. You know, whenever you walk into an old library, you can just smell the decaying books. That's what, you know. We're walking in smelling that. It's not too colorful, pretty plain, like mahogany wood. There is a young librarian at the front desk calling around books, categorizing. Just stacks of books everywhere. You can hear people talking in other rooms. So y'all are just trying to, I think, Kretis? Is that your cleric? Kretis asked you to search for information about. Say that name again. So terrible.
What are we talking about?
What's your deity's name again?
Celestian?
Celestian? Yeah. So he sent you on a quest to research about Celestian. And for Jonathan, your deity, Duntus?
Duntus.
Duntus?
Hard U.
Duntus. Sent you here to see if you can find any clues about different demons, because he thinks maybe they might be involved.
He thinks they might be what now?
Involved in the death of your father.
He thinks that my father was killed by demons?
No, something along the lines of, because y'all are wealthy. And, you know, different demons do different things.
Okay, so I'm here in a library. I'm assuming I have my 3 retainers are doing most of the work.
Yeah, so I guess, yeah, they're doing most of the work.
So I'm gonna picture myself copped up somewhere with like a drink, probably over here, watching my retainers do thy bidding. I might be reading a book, something like innocuous. I'm trying to think of something like, I don't know, it's like the Goosebumps, you know, like their kids books. That's what I'm reading while my retainers are looking for real information about the demon. Hurdle, Dirtle, and Yurley are my retainers' names, in case you're wondering.
Just so you know, I did populate them into the room for you.
Thank you.
You can see them.
They're doing all the work, I'm sure.
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, John's not the brightest crayon in the crayon box. I'm sure he's not doing a whole lot of reading.
It doesn't mean you can't snoop other ways. There's other learned people here.
Are there? Is it the librarian who's helping this other dude?
Are you gonna walk over to them?
I guess I'm gonna peruse. Like,
You're gonna peruse?
I'm gonna meander through. I'll meander through there and stop at this nice lady and just kind of linger. See if she notices me, see if she wants to say anything to me.
Are you talking about, like, this one, or are you talking about that one?
I probably got to this one first. The sorceress lady.
The sorceress lady? Oh.
Wasn't she the same one that was in the...
Yes, she is. She, you know, like...
She's a part of the Sorcerer's Guild. Or the Magician's Guild or something.
That Azure Guild of, like, mages?
Okay, Mage's Guild. That's what I was looking for. Mage's Guild.
There you go.
I mean, come on, I was so close.
Well, you just hear her cussing, saying that it's not here. She might have to look elsewhere.
Okay.
While over here, you hear the librarian asking this gentleman to please leave. His presence is unwelcome, for he has been disturbing the clients of the library for too long. And he is in an uproar, shouting.
What is he saying?
He's just like, you can't do this to a noble. I am a noble. I'm of noble blood. I pay my dues, and I do demand respect. And that's what's going on there.
So he's like, I demand respect, and she's like, get out.
Yeah, she's just like, get out. She's just like, you're nothing but trouble. Every time you come in here, the books you bring back are always torn, broken, in the worst conditions possible. You're a miscreant. Please leave.
Does he?
He is just angrily staring. He, like, goes to this corner and just angrily stares at her, not leaving.
I guess I'll ask the librarian if she would like me to remove this gentleman.
I'm trying to think of how to do her voice. Let me try it. Let me try this. Let me try this. She's like, oh my.
Are you guys watching the stream, by the way?
I am.
Thanks.
Yes. She goes, oh, if only. Sometimes we have to get the guards to get him out of here. Oh, what cruel fate is this that brought him back here this day and he's not sober.
So is that a yes or a no to you would like?
She's pretty much like being like, can you get the guards to escort him out?
I don't need the guards to escort him out. Can I just escort him out of the building?
Yeah, he'll probably put up some resistance.
Do you want to do I need to punch him or something?
Oh my god.
I mean, like, I'm probably gonna walk up to this dude, and I'm gonna be like, hey dude, this librarian said you should leave. Are you gonna leave, or do I need to escort you out of this building?
He's like, I will do no such thing until my demands are given. I demand the book of the Arcana Arcadum. And that has not have been given to me yet.
Okay, then I'm going to attempt to intimidate him. I'm gonna lean real close, get right up in his face, and go, bruh, I need you to leave.
Was that really your intimidation? Is this new? Is this new or is this old?
That 6 I just rolled was a 6. Yes, on that intimidation check.
He's like, ha 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 ha. A simple commoner like you cannot be effective towards me, a noble, high-class citizen of this fair land.
Did that bitch just call me a commoner?
Yeah, he did.
I punch him in the face.
Roll.
I'm not gonna punch him to kill him. I'm gonna punch him to stun him. Like, bitch, you don't get to say things like that to me.
You should be able. You should have on your character sheet. You should have like
I don't think I have an unarmed combat option.
You don't.
I have fighting style, but no unarmed.
I mean, generally it would just be an attack roll with
Yeah, it's just like it's just an attack roll, and then it would be is it like a 1d4?
Unarmed, it would literally be 1 point of damage, unless you want 1 point plus your strength score modifier.
If I hit him, how do you
Yeah.
like? So there's a. I rolled an attack roll, so does a 13 hit?
13 plus your strength.
I think that's
Fine.
included, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it right here. It says
Since
Yeah.
your rolls are totally hidden from me, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it go to you.
I mean, you can go as.
I mean, I just wanted to stun the guy enough that he's gonna take me seriously. I don't really want to hurt
He's
him.
just like, and you're throwing fists at me? You can't even hit the broadside of a bull, let alone hit. So you miss him. He kind of like dodges out of your way. That doesn't hit. He's like, huh? He's like looking. He's like, you see this crest? He's like, I'm an important noble, man. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Okay,
But
so I guess
you're
I'm
getting
gonna.
kind of annoying. And he's getting kind of annoyed at you now. He's like, I'm gonna take this outside.
Yes.
He's like, all right, come on out.
And then I close the door behind him.
Okay, well let me.
I'm not actually gonna go outside and fight this noble in the street. He left the building. I closed the door. That's it. Bye.
He
Very
is
clever.
out the door, banging on it. He's like, you knave! Just screaming profanities, and then he's escorted away by the guards.
Perfect.
You can hear him. You can hear him you can hear the guards like in their big armor, just like clang, 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 clang.
Clang,
then,
clang, clang goes the trolley. Clang, clang, clang goes the bell. Sorry.
And
Obligatory gay.
they escort him out. They're just like, you need to go, sir.
We can't really see any of that.
I know that's because you were not outside, so come on out.
Ooh. I wasn't gonna go outside because, dick.
Yeah, so you can see the guards like right here.
I give him a wave and I go, bye, Felicia!
Yeah,
Good show.
he's like,
Can't believe I missed him.
yeah, you did. It was close though. You're off by 2.
I think that's probably what I say when she's like, oh, good job. I mean, when he's like, oh, good job. I go, can't believe I missed. Look really confused. Like, that never happens. Not like it always happens to me or anything.
Terrible, Russell. What about you, Russell? What do you
Be like,
think?
I do a lot of damage when I contact, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Most of the time, actually. Sorry, go ahead, Riz.
Oh, hello. Do I know him yet?
We haven't
No.
actually introduced ourselves.
You haven't actually.
I came into
Shit.
shouty
So
librarian guy.
you just witnessed all that go on while just standing in the corner, being creepy.
A little weird.
Yeah, he is kind of weird, isn't he?
Yes. Well. Am
That's
I just
me.
by myself?
Yeah. Then the librarian says, thank you so much for getting rid of that dreadful noble. She's got all kinds of voices, I'm sorry.
And I'm like, no worries. So do you know what this book is that we need?
What kind of book are you looking for, honey?
Demonic
What was the-
lore, apparently.
Oh.
To the firefighters,
Some
EMTs,
of those
police
books are oddly
officers,
checked
doctors,
out.
and
I
nurses
don't
who
know.
keep us
But
and the
there
ones
is
we love safe and
one
healthy.
over
We at
this
Lowe's
way.
want to
Follow
say
me.
thank you. As a token of gratitude, we would like to offer first responders a 10% discount on one single
This
This
library
library is
here-
full of people.
October 22nd through
Yeah,
October
she's like,
24th.
we're a very
Visit
popular
Lowe's.com/first
library, actually. We're
responders to
well
register for
funded.
the coupon today.
Believe
This
it
is
or
our small
not,
way
we're
of
called
saying
the
thanks.
Saints Gallery.
One-time use coupon for 10% off an eligible purchase.
Saints
Exclusions apply.
Gallery.
See Lowe's.com/first
Yeah, we have like
responders
a
for details.
dragon, and we have like a world. We're very famous for a tiny library, believe it or not. We got all kinds of important books here. Lots of people check it out, and then sometimes the books do disappear and come back here. Most of them are magically bound to this library, so they will poof out of your hand after a certain time period, or if your library card is how you say expired.
We have to have a library card?
Why, yes, but since you did me such a great favor, I'll give you one.
Yay!
And then,
Does she
you
also
just
point
see
out the
her.
book while we're over here, or?
She just looks at you and blinks, and magically appears a picture with your picture on it and hands it to you. She's like, "Here you go. It expires in 2 years. Be careful."
I mean, is this now tied to my life force? So in 2 years, I'm going to expire with a library card. It feels like that.
No, she's like, it's just got your own personal. It's your own personal library card. Don't lose it, or I'll be very upset at you.
Okay, I hand it to Hurdle. Don't lose this.
Do you want to do a voice for Hurdle? You want to do a voice
It's gonna
for all
be
three of them?
they're gonna be pretty much the same. Okay, boss. They're very, very gruff and low, like Gruff McGruff, the crime dog. But Hurdle, Turtle, and Yertle.
Okay. I'm gonna cry because that's funny. I'm so sorry, dude.
Gruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 20256. Did I just date myself because nobody knows those commercials anymore? That was.
I remember.
Crime dog. Comment below if you remember the crime dog.
I remember. You remember?
All right. So she gave me a library card and pointed out this book to me, right?
Yeah, she's pointing out some books to you. She's like, yeah, there's a few on demon lore. Lots of different books on demon lore. And she's like, all right, I'll let you get to it, sweetie. And then walks back to her post, categorizing. And she's like, flipping through some pages. She's like, hello, how can I help you?
Oh, yes, hello. My name is Rizel. I just overheard you talking with that other gentleman. How does one obtain one of these magical library cards?
Oh, they're very easy to come by. Well, you just gotta sign this waiver, and I'll get you one really quick.
All right.
And it just costs like 2 copper.
Oh, okay. Sure, I think I can do that.
And she's like, Mr. Fairbach, I know the concept of money is different for your people.
Well, yes, we generally trade in favors and well, you know.
So what kind of favor do you want to do for 2 copper, or do you have 2 copper? She looks at you questioningly.
I'll kind of pat myself down. Well, when you say 2 copper,
Yeah. So it goes from gold to silver, and then copper, I believe.
that's exciting. Well, how would I come by that?
You can do odd jobs. I mean, there's lots of people that need things done.
I'll
it just depends.
slap down a gold coin on the counter. Say, just use this for all the next people. We're gonna pay it forward until it's gone.
Oh my, you are doing quite the deed, I guess. The next, I don't even know how much gold and the copper is, but that's crazy.
It's a lot.
That's crazy.
I just basically gave her $1,000 and was like, here.
Oh, well, that was very kind of you, sir.
Not at all. I've been always told that people should learn how to read.
I agree, yes.
So enjoy your reading.
Oh, yes, thank you, sir.
Not at all. I hope you enjoy. That this library is beautiful. And very nice
Sure.
staffed. Very nicely staffed.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. We have a lot of people that visit, as I was telling you, very important people. There's different lectures going on. You know, they're just studying. A lot of famous wizards drop by. It's amazing.
That's cool.
She
I
just
guess-
looks down and around. I'm like, oh.
So, sorry, do I have a card now? Is this a
No,
thing?
yeah, she blinks and you just like saw like a little flash. She's like, here you go, it's good for 2 years.
No, that's
Don't
best.
lose it, please.
I'll guard this with my life. And I'll
Something
take it.
tells me you
She's
should.
like- She's like, thank you. If y'all need any more assistance, just let me know.
Actually, I know that this gentleman was looking at for demons. What about your any research on deities and gods and such?
Oh yes, we have that book over this way. Please follow me.
Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Right here, you'll find different ones on deities. They're alphabetized. Jesus. And they each come with their own little book of lore. If you need any other assistance, just let me know. There's a lot of books around here.
Sounds
that-
wonderful. Okay, you're gone. Well, that was nice.
She probably has stuff to do. She probably has stuff to do.
She looks in the door. If you need anything, let me know, sweethearts. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Walks away. Runs away. Those people are crazy. Back to my master work.
Okay. So
yeah, tell me what y'all are.
I guess I'm back in the room. I guess Hurdle, Durl, and Yurley are probably combing over this section. And
They are. Did you tell them to? Because they're in the other room looking at different things. I think this one over here is looking at pictures, it looks like.
well, then
Lots
okay.
of
If I have to
pictures.
direct them, I will direct them to this. How did I make it ping? There goes that one. I'm going to direct them to come here and search in this area for books of demon kind. And I don't know what specifically we're looking for. Like, are we looking for?
It's like different demon lore. You can get one of different demon lords or the demon planes, which there's like over 600 different planes of demons. Just so you know.
But so my god came to me and told me that a demon.
Yeah, he's like
come to this library, find some stuff on demons.
Yeah, he's like, I want you to find some stuff on demons, bro. He's like, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with these demons, because I need some more digging to do on my ends for you, but I got a lot of stuff to do, but you're my favorite. And it came to you in a dream, was like, hey buddy,
Hey, buddy.
love you.
Hey, buddy.
I need you to do this for me.
Okay. So that happens.
Yeah, that happens. So there's like a lot of different demon lords. Like, yeah. So many demon lords, just so you know. Like, what was his name? Mamoon? And Osmodius is like the king of like the Seven Hells. Trying to think of others off the top of my head. Bale is another one. He turns a lot of people into like his followers get turned into, I think, like minotaurs slowly.
Well, I mean, I know specifically that my deity has issue with Mammon. So I'm sure if I saw that come across my field of view, I would grab a book with Mammon's information in it.
Oh, really? Does he really have an issue with that?
Yeah, we made that canon in the last episode, so yeah, he really has an issue.
Really? I mean, it shows you like the basic. So like, you see a book on Mammon. It tells you about like his followers and how you can tell them apart from others. If you can find like a certain coin on their body that is like his symbol.
Well, we knew that already.
Yeah, no, I was just. Well, you didn't know that.
Right? No, we know that from the last episode.
I know you know that, but your character right now doesn't know that. This is
Look
an
at you
interlude.
setting that up, that's why I knew
is-
that. That's why I rolled so good. Oh, look! Oh yeah, look at you. Yeah.
This is how you gotta play the game. Okay. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have had more. Damn,
I mean,
but we're
that's
doing this
fair.
on the fly. We're doing this
I was
on the fly, bro.
I'm also gonna keep my eye out for any books on celestial knowledge that I might be able to help my erstwhile friend.
Yeah, so you find one of basic demon lore, and well, I mean, yeah, you would definitely find one of basic demon lore with freaking 3 people looking for you.
Helps to have retainers.
It helps to have retainers that I will find a way to kill off later.
Just because they're so convenient.
Exactly. Gotta carry your own weight. Alright. Since yours was like pretty much an auto success and you have like 3 other people. Can you do me a solid rizel and I guess throw me down some of that beautiful, beautiful investigation.
It's my
That's
favorite.
really good. It's really good. Are you looking for specifically for your deity, or are you looking for like other star deities? that are
Yes, well,
similar?
no, I am looking for Celestian because that is what Crete has told me to look for. I'd like to know who it is that is guiding me on my new path.
Oh, wait, for the stream's sake, who told you to guide?
I met I met a Twilight Druid who worshipped Celestian, and he was proselytizing to me, I suppose, but it really resonated with me, and since then I've decided to kind of follow Celestian's path.
And Celestian is a god of
Guidance, the stars.
He's a god of guidance. That's probably a good person to follow.
Yes. He's a very, very cerebral, as far as I know, very, intellectual, full of knowledge, that kind of thing. Very good, very neutral.
Cool.
Very neat, very insightful. I'm liking this.
Comment below if you do that.
I mean, really, literally. I am actually I'm trying to do like 2 things at once. Do you have any other lore that you know about him, or
that Crete is totally. Are you talking to the player or the character?
I'm asking you personally, so you can speak for me. So yes.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's like a few things about him. He's very spatial. He's a scholar of navigation and astronomy. He's not an old god. He is a kind of a newer he's not one of the old powerful gods. He's more of a lesser god that is rising in prominence as he gains followers. His holy symbol is a 7-colored a circular kind of representation of planets with 7 stars on it, 7 different colors. Sorry, I'm talking like between my voice and Rezel's voice, so I sound really stupid right now. But but yeah, his services are always held under the night sky. He's a little weaker beneath the ground, like Celestian as a person. Like when he appears to people, he kind of loses his power when he's under the earth because he needs to be connected to the night sky, that kind of thing.
That's so cool.
He's pretty neat.
Sounds cool.
So there are other gods of the of guidance and the stars that are kind of more popular than he is, but he is like I said, a smaller god that is, I guess, trying to become more relevant.
Aren't they all?
So he has like just powers over navigation.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes, I mean, he himself is very wizardly. like if we delve into like his appearances on the material plane, he always appears as like a a black-skinned man in a dark robe that has like stars on it, which is kind of like what Rizel has kind of modeled his robe after, a little, with rhinestones, etc. But and his abilities are very like a powerful wizard. Like he can do like the whole meteor storm, chill, beams of light, that kind of thing.
That's really neat.
And that
Yeah,
was from
and
the Mouth of Truth, right?
yeah,
We haven't found that out from Rizzle yet.
right.
He's searching for that.
Right.
That's what you're looking for.
Rizzle lives on the astral plane, so you can find him in like probably the astral sea, likely is where his home is.
Interesting.
I think he's more relevant, as far as D&D goes, he's more relevant to like a Spelljammer campaign where you are actually in space, but, whatever.
Spelljammer campaign.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I was doing research into it. It's kind of...
I read a book series like that where they were mages in space. Had to take out flying dragons. It was pretty interesting. The things people come up with and their creativities.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What are you oh my goshing about? Oh, Halloween we can't see his face.
How's that?
Nice. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Actually, it's Katrina.
What?
Oh, he's a Katrina.
He's Katrina. Okay.
It's Katrina is like is a Mexican tradition.
So it's not Halloween related?
No.
That's cool.
Alright. I mean, it looked very Day of the Dead-y, which I knew was around this All Saints and Mexican heritage and such, but I didn't know it had a special name for it. Now he's gonna have to come on and do like Spot and explain what that is.
He would in broken English.
I mean, he could do it in Spanish. Who cares? I'm sure this is an international world. I have to add a different tag. Okay, so who's doing what right now? What's going on?
Alright, well, I just got done. There you go. I gave you your little excerpt about,
Devil's Face Coin of Mammon. Already had that. Brandon?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, they're blendering things. So now's a great time for me to remind you that if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and follow, depending on which platform you're on. We stream on YouTube and Twitch at Fire of Life 2018, and Facebook is Green Gamer 421. If you like the video, like it, we'll do more of it. Otherwise, I might phase it out. So if you like it, you better tell us you like it.
Yeah, tell us you like it.
It's liable to turn into Among Us or something. You don't know.
There, if you want to read, I gave you some more notes. Like I created one for Celestian, just as y'all were, as you were explaining it, I was trying to create it. That's why I was like, give me a minute.
I see.
So, I was working on 10 people, 50 people. So, it'll take
Bat Coaster just sent us some applause.
Days.
And he's hosted our stream. Thank you so much for the host.
Thank you so much. Anyway, next thing we're doing.
Did you want me to read this out, or did you?
I mean, like, that's exactly what Truth already said what he was doing. I was trying to find demon really quick.
Yeah, I love the emote floaties. You know I love the emote floaties. It's so cute. So, Truth already explained his god, and there it is. That's what we found from the library.
Yeah, that's what he found in the library.
You need me to find out something more about Mammon, apparently. but you're saying that's what I found out was the thing on the coin.
Yeah, which is
why I know that in the future.
That's why you know that in the future. And so like one of your retainers picks up a book and he's like trying to read it, and I don't know, can he read like basic words?
I mean,
I don't know.
We are educated gentry. Like they're squires. Like they're not street smart, but they've had an education. They should be able to read and write and do basic math.
All right, cool. So they like, one's like, I found this, and he gives you a book, and this is what it says. Okay.
A B C. It's babe. No,
Oh
I'm just
my
kidding.
god. This is demons are the most widespread race of fiends. The demons are chaotic by nature and native to the abyss. Demons have no true rulers, although powerful demon lords are supposed to gain enough power and influence to gain control over a sizable armies of demonic creatures. Demon lords have unique special powers. With their own history, powers, and abilities, demon lords rule over the lesser, chaotic brethren largely by force of personality and threat of bodily harm, without any true hierarchy, except that of who can kill them.
They have a hierarchy that allows them to kill each other in a hierarchy?
Yeah, so like if you're a powerful demon lord and like somebody who is actually more powerful than you comes along and kills you, that person becomes the new demon lord. So they would take over your domain.
Very Klingon-esque.
Is it?
You ever seen Klingons from Star Trek? Like, your captain appears weak, you attack him, and then you take over the command of the ship?
Yes.
Really? Are you not a Star Trek fan? Get out. Why are we friends?
I mean, I don't know.
Comment below if you love Star Trek. Support my love of Star Trek.
Oh yeah, your support.
It's like apparently it needs support. Nobody even knows what it is anymore.
I mean, there's a lot of people that probably know. Is there any demons that you would like to know about? Like,
are there any that are particularly averse to mountains?
That is a fabulous question.
Because my god is a god of mountains. Bat Coaster put a lot of hearts, so I really need to work on that. I'm sad that it's only one heart. Like, he put 6 hearts in the chat, and 1 heart floated across the chat. I want all of them to float. That one didn't count as an emote, apparently. Floated
we all float down here. Alright, so we have Abraxas, the Unfathomable.
There we go, try it again.
Abraxas?
Abraxas?
Yeah, Abraxas? Abraxas, yeah. The Unfathomable. He doesn't do anything with mountains, though. No. Just looking over different ones.
I like his name. I'm kind of looking over your shoulder now.
Oh, okay. You like the Abraxas? They're demons. You're not supposed to like them.
Oh.
Astaroth?
It sounds even cooler, Astaroth.
I mean, I thought you would know Astaroth.
That sounds like something's gonna explode.
Bahamut? Or
Bahamut?
Yeah, the Prince of Beasts.
Final Fantasy reference.
That's actually the one I was thinking of for the Minotaurus. I got that one in Vale confused. My bad. My bad, peeps. My bad.
I mean, I think Bat Coaster will forgive you. He's probably our only viewer that's not in the stream. And he's a pretty nice guy. He's very forgiving. Very forgiving.
Thank God. We need that.
There we go. Like, look at all the emotes.
As you're reading over this book, you see that it's just like a lot of different demons do a lot of like backstabbing, betrayal, stalking, like pretty basic stuff. Like, so you're just like trying to narrow down who it could be.
Why are you looking at demons? These all sound pretty cruel.
I look at him and I go, a demon killed my father according to a god.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
You'd
But
think
if the
that.
god was a demon, would he be lying?
That's
Could he be lying?
that's what I'm thinking. Like, and he was very vague. Like, he sent me to this library to look up a random demon, but didn't give any names or efforts or anything. It was just like, look for demons. And now I'm looking at this book, and there's like 600,000 demons. And I'm like,
Wait a second. A god talked to you? How?
I was in the mountains alone, and the voice just came to me from the sky.
Voice. Oh, shoot, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's the god of the mountains, so apparently as long as you're near a mountain, he can communicate with you.
Oh, a god tried to talk to me once, I think, but it was really just a shooting star. I'm really not sure if he was trying to talk to me or not. So that's
What
exciting.
makes you think a shooting star is a god?
Well, I think he sent it. Well, I was kind of asking for a sign at the time, and it kind of happened, and it did lead me somewhere. Anyway, so I guess we're both kind of following voices at this point.
I guess
Anyway,
that's
sorry to
fair.
bother you.
I mean, maybe we're both delusional,
Possibly so.
but I still want to find out what happened to my dad.
That's a good strategy. I
Like,
agree with
regardless of
that.
crazy demons, I got my own questions.
Yes. Well, if I
Also,
can help
have you
in
met
any
my
way-
retainers, Hurtle, Dirtle, and
No.
Yertle?
I've seen them. They're kind of tearing through the stacks at the moment.
Yeah, I'll introduce you. I'll call them over, and then I'll be like, this is Hurtle, Dirtle, and Yerly. This is...
Cut out.
Oh, sorry. My name is Rizel.
Rizel. Yes.
Yes.
Welcome in, Rizel. Is it your, like, share? Just Rizel? No, that's it.
Yes. Exactly so.
Are you famous?
No,
Aw.
no. I think I'm the opposite of that. I literally just walked out of the forest like 5 days ago.
How old are you?
What?
How old are you?
Well, I mean, I'm in my 30s.
And you just left the forest 5 days ago?
Well, that's where I'm from. That's where my family is from.
Oh, but this still must be quite a shock to you.
Oh yeah, it's very strange. This place is very weird, but it is. I need to become more worldly, you know.
Do you?
Well, I feel like I do. I didn't even. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to get in here had you not paid for me.
That's respectable. You are gonna have to find an income to live here.
Money, I guess, is something I should be looking into, but I'll figure that out as I need to.
Hmm?
The forest provides, or well, I'm not in the forest anymore, but you know.
Right. I mean, I
Okay.
guess there's a forest nearby. You know where the forest is to go back and get food, I guess.
Absolutely.
Like, do you have somewhere to stay? Or you have lodgings? Like, what's your plan from here?
Well, I'm a little confused. Someone outside said they called me a homeless, but I do. The world is kind of my home, so am I homeless if I?
That's
I
a
don't
deep
understand.
question.
I
Deep
kind of make my
question.
home wherever I go.
I think I'm
So-
definitely, like, at this point, my character would pull out a pipe, like, sit down, light it up, and go, that's a deep question.
Well, I wasn't. Well, alright. Hmm.
Are
I guess
we
I-
or are we not homeless?
Hmm.
Because that means, I mean, if you think about it on a deeper scale, like, what is a home? Home is
Exactly
where the
so.
heart is. So are you
That's
ever
what I said.
homeless?
That's exactly what I told the lady, and then she called the guards on me, so I had to leave.
What were you
So-
doing?
I was just asking her a question. Well, she called me homeless, and I was giving her a quandary. You know, what exactly does that mean? And
So-
she just, you know.
Wait.
I guess I stood up. I am very
Some
tall.
random person just walked up to you and pointed, homeless.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, look, another one of those homeless folk," or you know something.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, what's your dress state? Like, out of character? What does your character look like?
He's a little raggedy. I mean, he's got like a rough, like a rough, dark leathered cloak and like some like. Yeah, so he's a little raggedy, but I mean, not like. He doesn't look terrible. He's not indecent.
Okay, so back in character, I would go. Have you eaten today?
Well, it depends. I do have, and I will pull up a handful of good berries. I do have these. They sustain me.
That's magically conjured food, right?
Yes, it is.
I feel like there's not a nutritional aspect to that.
Well, I mean, us druids, we do survive on them in times of need, so, do what you have to do, right?
That's sad, friend.
Here, try one. They're quite tasty. They're not as sugary as I was hoping.
Oh,
but,
can I
you
have
know.
one?
Yes, here you go. I'll give you a good berry.
Okay.
Is it a good berry?
I don't know. Do I have to roll for that?
Wow.
If you are hurt, it will regain 1 HP for you.
Ah, well, that's very nice. I guess I'll take it and go. Interesting. What does it taste like? Do we know?
Tastes delicious, just like a strawberry.
So you're conjuring magical strawberries.
Basically.
That's respectable. That's respectable. So I guess I take it and go. This is delicious. How long have you been living on these?
About the past 5 days.
Oh dear. Is there an inn or a tavern in this town?
Oh yes, there is.
I think I might suggest that we get you a hot meal, my friend.
Oh, fine.
How hot is it?
That sounds fascinating.
You never had cooked food?
No, of course I have had cooked food, but what do they serve in the city?
Probably whatever you want. It's a city. We can find something, I'm sure. Are you a vegetarian?
Oh, no.
I was gonna say, as he says vegetarian, his nose crunches up like, are you a vegetarian?
Oh, no. So I am a druid of the forest, we kind of eat whatever nature provides to us, really.
Alright, so the way it usually works in inns is you go into the inn, and whatever the innkeep has cooked is what you get to eat.
Well, that sounds like a proverbial roll of the die.
Well, that's why you have to judge the inns. Like, if there's more than one inn, you really have to shop around, because sometimes you can get some garbage food. That's your first life tip, is find a good inn.
Fascinating.
Find a good inn.
Well, and I guess your first life tip might be afford a good inn.
Oh, yes, because we do have to pay for it.
I think I'm okay to front you on this, but don't get accustomed to this level of wealth.
Oh.
That's funny. You're hilarious.
Something tells me I'm not gonna have it the whole game.
Yes, tragedy strikes me broke.
But I mean, at this point, this is early on. I just left my house, my home, mountain, tribe, whatever. I should have all their wealth with me currently. So I'm sure we're fine for now. But what kind of, I guess, are we able to take out any of these books? Are we checking these books out? Are we gonna go to an inn?
Yeah, you can check those books out, but if you look in your handouts, you found something.
Oh, that just popped up.
You like
How do you pronounce that?
Go
Mystica?
You find that first.
Mastipal
So,
is known as the Hunting Sovereign. Is a demon lord in the Dungeons and Dragons role-playing game. He is the current favored consort of Malcanthet and guards the pit leading into Malcontent's home.
Hey, I was trying to do that. I was trying to do that really quick too. So
layer
don't
of
blame
the
me.
Shandal of. Oh my God, we're gonna name these gods after people in the chat. That's what we need to do because
We can do.
these things are ridiculous. But then we're gonna name demons. Yes, that's the demon flock. We need the demon flock. That's what we need in chat. Is the demon flock.
That's not. Masterful is said to be a handsome demon with bright red skin, 4 arms, and a rack of ibex horns upon his angular forehead. Masterful occupies the iron fortress of Vanillon on the lair of Pazunia, Vanillon guards the pit leading to Malekith's lair of Shandavari, and is used as the home of whatever minor demon lords fill the ever-changing position of her favored consort. Okay.
Is he just trying to show off for the camera, or what?
I guess, maybe.
Whatever gets the views, as long as he knows he's live.
That's
Well, that's a very
Anyway.
interesting demon. I like the artwork with that as well.
Yeah, I was trying to find something
Like,
interesting.
where was that artwork? I could have used that as a thumbnail earlier.
I was researching. And that's
I know we did
like
kind of
a
have to throw
site
this
to
together
it.
on the fly, you guys. So
Yeah, I know we did, and I was like,
it's
I
a
would've
it's a
done
thing.
better.
We're not holding it against anybody today. We're just having a fun chit chatty time.
It would have been 100% better.
Right, he's been planning the other campaign for weeks and weeks and weeks. So next week, tune in Wednesday at 9 for the continuation of Trials. Right now we're doing an interlude because both of us play in the Trials, so you're getting a little taste of that now. So it looks like we now have information about this. What are we doing? Are we checking out the books? Do we need to check out the books? So we have the information we need, or do I need the books with me?
You check out the books.
Okay, I
How's
guess
that?
we checked
Is
out the
that fine?
books. We can add them into Hurdle Durler and Yurley's inventory.
It's bottomless apparently.
It-
But you see a little man.
We see a
walking
little
towards-
man.
You think it's a man, but you're really unsure if it's a man or a woman. You're not sure what it could be. You see somebody walk and approach you and say, "You look really strong." Why are you walking away from me?
I thought he was over here. Where's the dude?
Do you not pop over to you?
I'm still in the library. There's a dude at the library, in the front desk at the library.
Yeah, he's on the token level. This guy right here.
All I see is Hurdle
Yeah.
Durley Gurley, and then the three people that were already in here. Wizards. And the barmaid, apparently.
I remember them.
I mean,
There's
are you
a
talking
barmaid.
about the guy? Like, my token disappeared too. I only have a box. I don't have a token.
Mine is as well. I can still click on me there.
If you know where
I'm
you're standing.
looking.
I can still see
Let's-
you.
I just got rid of Curly Durley. What are you doing? I'm looking at the stream right now. It's like everywhere.
I mean, I was just moving around. That's literally what I was doing.
There's a guy. Literally, you just walk on top of him. He's right here beside you. You see him now?
Are you talking about this guy? Like, this one? Dang it. That guy right there? Kind of rabbity looking thing?
Yeah. I wonder what's going on here. This is kind of weird. Yeah, he's right there for you.
Somebody's blowing up on Facebook.
Which area?
Okay,
do you
so
see? 'Cause I didn't even see you ping him. But yeah, he pops over.
that's where he is. This is where I am.
Yeah. And he's
Okay.
like, you look really strong.
Yes.
He's like, I could offer you maybe a job for you and your other tall partner. My name is. I already lost it.
Oh, this is the same merchant dude that we
Yeah,
came
it
into the next
is.
one.
This is. Yeah, I'm trying to do my prep work because I realized you didn't know his freaking name.
I don't think we cared.
He's very
I mean, it
important.
probably matters
Very
now,
important.
but before, when he was all like, bye, we're like, okay, bye.
You're so mean.
So I meet this guy, and he says, I have a job for you. And I go,
Larry.
his name is Larry.
Larry, like Eleri.
All right, so his name is Larry. Got it.
Larry. There's already somebody named Larry, so he's Larry.
I'm gonna call him Larry number 1.
I'm not Larry.
Mystery Larry, what do you need?
He's like, yeah, I just need, he's like, I'm actually looking for a traveling group to come with me now and then. You know, like, I'll do my business. I am a merchant, and I sell interesting wares that y'all could not afford, trust me. that are rare and valuable.
Excuse me. You just think I'm poor.
I'm not saying that you are poor, I'm just saying these are worth kingdoms, what I bring sometimes.
So can I just rob him?
Why
Or
from a library?
He's like, you can try if you want.
so what we should do is take the contract and then wait till he's out in the middle of nowhere asleep and then steal his shit.
I mean,
That sounds very bad. We shouldn't do
he's
that.
like, I thought you would be an interesting person, and
I didn't say that out loud.
I
I was
didn't think you
suggesting
just
that
said
like
cool.
like subconsciously. I'm just like, I don't know why you go bragging about how much wealth you're carrying around. Maybe okay, here's what I say. I'll say, I don't think you should tell people that you're walking around with a kingdom's worth of wealth in your pockets, friend.
I mean, that is true, but I can conjure it. You see, I know magic.
So we basically, so now you're telling me that I should just kidnap you and sell you to someone. Don't tell people that you can create wealth. Like, Jesus.
He's very confident, that's all.
I feel like we have to guard this guy because he's got no sense. Got no sense.
Does that mean we're taking the troll?
He's just very prideful.
Be like, you can do whatever you want. I look at Rizel, and I'm like, I don't control you, but I feel I'm a helpful guy. I need to help people, and this guy seems like an idiot. So I should probably make sure he doesn't go blabbing his mouth to everyone about how much wealth he can produce.
Well, speaking of which, he did mention a job for us. I guess coin is something that I do need. So I can't say I'm not interested in helping.
Okay, well, I guess I'll whisper to Rizel's ear, and I'll be like, all right, so negotiate for a price. You want money. Like, remember, gold, silver, copper. You want, that's the rate. And you want to get as most gold as possible out of him for it. He just said he was wealthy.
I'm very excited.
So that I'll let you go negotiate with the guy. No, because I'm just being that helpful, seasoned adventurer.
Mr. Ilary, we will take. Well, how much are you paying? Us whole folk.
He says it depends. I mean, what are your skills and abilities? I need to, looks around. He's like, I need to make sure I see your wares before I show you mine. He gives you a wink.
Yes, of course. Well, I hate to do this in the middle of a library, but you know.
Oh, we don't have to do it here. We don't have to do it here. We can do it somewhere else. It's just, we just gotta know each other's, how you say, weaknesses and strengths.
I interject myself, like I put a hand across Rizel's chest, and I go, I got 2 words for you, buddy. Casting couch. We're not going anywhere with this. We're gonna do right here, and we're gonna tell you that if you don't, I'm gonna tell everybody I know how much money you have and leave you here defenseless.
What he said, I guess.
Oh, you might be a bit of a bully. And he waves his finger around. He's like, naughty, naughty.
I don't think you just told us you could make kingdoms worth of wealth. I'm not sure you should really be haggling with us as a protection rate. I'm not gonna do anything to you. I'm not a person who's bad. I think you're in over your head, man, and you don't know what you're doing. So you should hire some people who can take care of you and keep you from getting in harm's way.
Are you still close to him? Are y'all both like within 5 feet of him?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I guess I'm behind Jonathan because he just interjected.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of interjected.
Okay, no problem. Give me 1 second. He looks around.
Bat Ghoster said, speaking of the consort. I don't know.
Speaking of the consort, what does he mean by
I don't
that?
know. There's the lag is ridiculous on my stream right now. So it's probably from like a minute ago.
Masterfall was the consort, the demon.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a hot minute ago.
Anyway,
That's too many maps.
what's
here.
this guy gonna do to us?
He grabs y'all. He
Oh.
puts his hand on both your hands, and he teleports y'all.
How exciting!
To where? I'm not excited by this. You can,
We'll find
Jonathan's
out.
response is gonna be rough.
To the
We're in the
firefighters,
back of the
EMTs,
van.
police officers, doctors, and nurses who keep us and
I was
the
like,
ones
oh,
we
so
love
you need us
safe
to
and
vamp?
healthy.
Is that
We
what?
at Lowe's want to say thank you.
I lost
As a
what
token
I
of
was
gratitude, we
doing.
would like to
Ah,
offer
okay.
first responders
So this is a great
but-
time for me to remind you
One
to
single
follow
Lowe's
and
purchase.
subscribe and like the
October
channel.
22nd through
I don't do that
October
enough,
24th.
apparently,
Visit
according to all the guides and things I watch. They say I should loop back to that a lot.
This is our
Like,
small
call to
way of
actions.
saying
So,
thanks.
thank you
One-time
for
use coupon for
subscribing,
10% off an eligible
liking,
purchase.
hitting the
Exclusions
buttons,
apply. See
being here, doing what you do.
Lowes.com/first-responders
I know
for
people
details.
watch this on YouTube later, so even if you're not here right now, I still love you. Thank you. But you can always check us out Wednesdays at 9 p.m. That's where we are, Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, we'll have more people next time.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully.
What'd you
we'll
say,
have
Truth?
More people.
That's 6 o'clock Pacific time.
That must be nice for you.
Yeah, I get off of work and then it's D&D time.
Oh, really? I thought you go to the gym sometimes.
Oh yeah, I do. Well, I don't on Wednesdays just because of D&D.
Yeah, that's a good excuse.
I'll go tomorrow.
I don't ever go to the gym. I have too many things. I live on a farm, so like climbing up and down the roof, putting in solar panels, you know,
Nice.
that kind of stuff. This house has a lot of maintenance. It's old.
Damn it, I went to the wrong spot.
Like, this is a forest.
I took you to the wrong spot.
That's what she said.
We're in the back of a van.
Bam. He teleports you here. He's like, please
Different
protect
forest.
me from that. Please protect me from that ogre.
Oh my goodness.
And you
I
go
immediately
for
run.
it.
I immediately run to hide.
But Jonathan, we were supposed to. Okay, I'll
Has-
do this by myself. I suppose.
Has he paid us yet?
He's testing your wares.
Uh-huh, and I told him not to do that. So I hope he enjoys that yogurt. Bye, guy.
Well,
Remember, I
So
just
what
said,
is it-
without us, he's defenseless. So, and he teleports us here. You haven't
What
paid
is
me
it
yet. You
even-
haven't arranged anything yet. You just teleported me to a magical place. Bitch, I'm not fighting this ogre for you. I'm out.
but what is the ogre doing? Like,
He says, how about 50 gold coins?
See? Now you talk with the money.
how about 60?
Ooh, I like where you're going with this kid.
The real question is, I want you to roll a wisdom. Shoot. To see if you would know to do that.
No, to do what?
Do what?
To ask for more.
Oh, but I told him to.
You did, but like.
With advantage, at
but-
least. With advantage, at least.
Okay, that's fine. With advantage. But I was just like, the
Just
concept of money is very foreign to Furbolg. That's why I was like,
I specifically
just
told him
doing
right
the
before
direction.
this we were
Yeah, I'm
negotiating.
just doing what I was told.
that is true. I guess it'd be insight?
Sure.
To see if you could, I guess have the foresight to see that.
Is that with or without advantage?
You can have it with advantage. Fine.
Oh. That was insight, you said?
Yeah, it's wisdom. Look at that. He's like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's just see how you do.
He did, I mean, like, just say he was made full of money. So, like, he probably doesn't really care about the gold. That's why I was like, I don't know why. I don't really care about the gold. It's the principle of the matter.
I'm learning how to haggle,
Right. You need to know, because you care about the gold.
I guess. But I have my good berries.
Alright, so I guess I'll, at this point, we're stuck here having to fight this ogre. Is the ogre...
What is
Like-
its motivation?
Right,
Like,
is it? Can we talk to
even
it? Is
bad?
it?
It's just screaming really loud at the top of
Yeah.
its lungs as it looks at you.
I feel kind of bad.
I mean, don't you have? Does it not speak a language? Is it not a sentient creature, or?
I mean, it does speak common and giant.
And I think we both. I speak giant.
I think you both speak giant, I think.
Yeah, because we're. Yeah, I feel like we probably both speak giant.
Yeah, dude, we're like cousins, all three of us. We could be a family.
That's one fucked up family.
Hey, you know, just because they're big people doesn't mean they're messed up. Like, come on. I mean, I'm
He
looking
says, you hear him say,
Nice.
must take over the village. Must destroy the village.
So.
Why is
The
But our-
goblins are coming. The goblins are coming.
But
Must
it's-
destroy with the goblins.
It's our job to protect the trader, though, right?
Yeah, and he said, let's test. He's like, pretty much like, let's test your merit. He teleports you to a field.
I mean, so like on a combat level, are we able to take this ogre, or like I'm sure I would know.
You're level 3. I mean, like, you should be able to take this down pretty easily. If not, we can.
I haven't decided still if I want to fight it. I'm just curious what you intended.
You can. I'm
pass.
pretty sure you can. Do this.
Well, I mean, technically, our job is to protect the trader. We have nothing to do with the town.
But he wants us to destroy the ogre.
So he's paying us 50 gold for just destroying the ogre?
He's
Big
just testing your
ego.
merit. He's testing your merit. He said, "Let's see what you got," and you're like, being all like, "Oh." and
I
he's
don't.
just
All
like,
right, I don't like that he's testing me at all.
No, remember
I don't-
this.
I don't like
you
this
gotta,
at all.
You gotta. I mean, you would test drive a car before you bought it, right?
But I am the great Jonathan Moneymaker. Clearly, my reputation should have, like, you know, come before me. Like, I'm
Fine.
insulted. I'm
You hear a
affronted.
whisper on the wind that it's like, your intimidation of that nobleman was terrible. And you missed him when you were trying to punch him.
You know, you can't win them all.
Is your god talking to you on the wind?
He is quite cheeky.
My god doesn't talk to me. He just shoots stars.
Well, if your god talked shit to you, would you still want him to?
I don't know. If he was talking to me.
I was cold. I had to close the window, and I couldn't figure out how to close it.
You're right. Maybe you should have put on some pants.
I'm trying to do this for the stream. I'm trying to show off. You know, gotta show my goods before I'm bought.
All right. So I guess we're gonna fight the stupid orc. I will run up to smash said orc. Ogre. Sorry, ogre. Are you gonna do something first?
Oh no, it's
An
not my
initiative.
turn.
Okay. I will. I guess we're back to full spell slots and everything, right?
100%. The only thing you did was throw a punch that missed, unless you want to count that as a spell.
Okay. So I guess since we just heard my patron on the wind, I will cast Divine Favor, which empowers you with divine radiance until the spell ends. Your weapon attacks deal an extra D4 radiant damage on hit. So I will attempt to hit him with my sword.
Okay, attack.
Does a 24 hit?
I said no.
Said no? Then I'm running back
Yeah,
up the
it's-
tree. Like, I'm out. Like, then I'm out, bruh. I'm out.
Yeah, it hits. So it does 13 damage or 4 damage?
It does 13 plus 4 because the 4 is the D4 radiant.
Oh, okay, so that's
17.
My poor orc, my poor ogre was defenseless.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, just kidding. That was not including my D4 because that was radiant and divine and fighting style. I have.
Yeah, that's a 1d10. I was like, I don't see the.
This is the extra, so it's 17 plus 3, so it's 20 damage actually. Because I get that bonus all the time because I have the fighting style and divine smite. It's not global. That should not be. I might have messed that up.
That's fine. So you still have 9 turns left with your divine favor.
9 turns?
Yeah. It lasts for 60 seconds, which is a minute, and 6 seconds is a turn.
That's right.
Okay.
Math nerd.
Alright. So...
Alright. So that was, do you do anything else?
Good go.
That's all I can do. I'm done. Pass.
It is angry. It screams, and it's gonna try to hit you with its club. Let's see if it... It's like, how much health do you have?
28. I have some mitigation abilities too, so no worries. What's Bat Coaster laughing at now? What did we just do?
Alright, ooh. Shit. Maybe this is too strong for you. Oh, 8. Does a 23 hit?
Does a 23 hit? Let me see. Let me check. Yeah, I think it does.
It was 18. What does this do?
Just so you know, it hit me, but I'm gonna have to roll the d12 to reduce the damage.
Okay, roll your d12.
Well, I want to see what the damage is first.
18.
Oh, 18. Oh, okay.
You got
Check.
that.
So I can subtract 11 from that 18, so I only take 7 points of damage.
Yep. Damn, girl, you feisty.
Right. I basically do one of these things where I grab it with my hand on the way down, just kind of slow it. I couldn't stop it all the way, but I grabbed it to reduce its damage. That was my stone's endurance. Jonathan Smash!
And that's all he does, so it's Rizel's turn. What do you do?
Oh, the tried and true. This is what I can do, and I will. Oh, you know what?
That was great. It was like, this is what I can do. Oh, you know what? Nothing, actually.
Actually, I think I will show you what my god can do, and I will use a wild shape to activate starry form, and go into the archer. So a bunch of golden stars kind of light up around Rizel's form, and form the constellation of the archer. Which, I mean, if you need.
So I mean, like, you don't like physically change your body. It's like the stars light up like with your body in the archer form, like the constellation of the archer.
Yeah, exactly so.
Oh, okay.
I can link that if you want.
For chat's sake, I'm sure they would love it.
Sure. Here's my.
You could link it in the Twitch chat.
In the Twitch chat?
Oh, you're gonna link? You can just click the button in Roll20. Yeah. What you were gonna do? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, just because you want to know. It's just about...
Holy crap.
Hey, but I can put that in Twitch chat. 2 seconds.
Yeah, no side. It's kind of long, but I'm activating the archer form, which just gives me an extra attack as a bonus action.
I heard that about you. That's so long.
Ooh. I've reached the character limit of 500. See what it sends.
Well, don't worry about it.
You can dismiss it.
So I light up with stars, and then I'm going to cast a guiding bolt at level 1. Once I get there. Which one is that? Does that do? Oh, well, that definitely did not hit. Sorry, it wasn't actually at advantage, so it was an 11, which I assume doesn't hit.
It's an 11?
Yes.
It does hit.
It does hit?
Yeah, an 11 hits.
Oh, okay. Well, if an 11 hits, then he takes 8 radiant damage. And then as a bonus action, because of the archer stance, I can create. The constellation shoots like a little shooting star at him as well for a second attack. And that's going to be I'm gonna have to roll that separately, I think. So I'll do
roll that beautiful cabbage.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that one missed. That's gonna
Ooh.
be a 2, 4. What's a 4 plus 5? 9. That's gonna be a 9. Or an 8.
9, 8 does not hit.
Yes. So the archer stance does not hit. But anyway, there you go.
Ooh,
Jonathan-
that was
But-
pretty.
But because the guiding bolt did hit, Jonathan's next attack has advantage.
Oh, I thought the guiding bolt did not hit. It has that
The
low of an
guiding
armor
bolt
class.
did.
No, an 11 will hit his armor class.
Damn.
Okay.
And I get advantage on my next attack roll. You say?
Yes. Because he's glowing with the guiding bolt.
Okay, awesome. So I will longsword him to the face.
Is that with your
Yeah. You said it was still on there, so
Yeah,
that's
it lasts.
an
it
extra D4.
Yeah.
So that'll put 15. Jonathan smash.
Oh wow! You hear clapping from over here. Clapping and clapping. He's like, oh, this is excellent.
I definitely look at him and go, that is not appreciated. I am not a show.
You're my show, and he gives you a wink.
Jonathan makes a note and does not like that. But we have an ogre finish.
You can do it.
Well, it's the ogre's turn now.
Yeah, I think it was good for she.
Oh
This-
my.
This is the turn we worry about, since our friend is being completely useless back there. Clapping is not helpful.
He's like, you
It
got
really
this.
is.
He gives you a thumbs up and a
You're like-
kiss.
I know I have this. You're still being unhelpful.
I'm gonna have to reload this.
I'm really upset with this guy. I don't think I really want to work with this guy no more. Like, fuck this guy.
He gives you a wink and a kiss.
I can see this is gonna be a problem.
Yeah, it is a problem. I'm reloading in roll 20, just so y'all know.
Oh, well,
I mean,
this is like sitting on the edge of your seat. Like, there's an ogre. It's got its axe up, like I guess its club up mid swing. We're just waiting for the numbers to fall. Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun, dun dun, dun dun. That's all I got
You
for
said,
you.
what did you say you wanted? Is that what you wanted, javelin?
What?
You got it. You got it.
That's what he
got
was gonna.
it.
That's what he was gonna do. I mean, he's an ogre. He has one attack. It's smash. Oh, he's a javelin.
Actually, he does have a javelin.
And I dodge out of the way all that Matrix style.
He's like, I'm not gonna use this weapon anymore. That's all I can do.
Say what?
He's like, I'm not gonna use this anymore. Looks around. All right, so it's Rezel's turn again.
Oh, wonderful.
I missed.
Matrix. Shoot.
So did it miss Jonathan?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it missed. By a hair, it missed.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. Well, not wanting to be a one-trick pony, I will use produce flame, and he'll kind of snap his finger, and a little blue flame will appear in his hands, or a little golden flame will appear in his hands. And he'll
Golden
just shoot it on
flame.
over, like a little firebolt. Oh, how did that happen? Oh yeah, for 21 to hit.
So you got a 25.
No,
Jeez.
he got a
21 guidance doesn't. I'm not blessed. I don't know why the bless is happening.
Oh, what I heard. But yeah, 4 does it.
Oh, bless
Okay,
your
then-
heart.
Then he will take 4 fire damage, and then as a bonus action, the constellation will shoot another little miniature shooting star, and that will be oh man, for for 9.
Aw.
That's that does not hit. I'm sorry, but he's like fire.
That's okay. The constellation's just extra.
Right. Well, and don't ogres or orcs or whatever have some kind of aversion to fire?
I'll
think
move
that's
forward.
orcs.
Hmm.
I'll kind of move forward and put my hand on this tree as like some nature.
Like, hello, tree.
Yes, hello tree. Oh, he literally says that, hello tree, and the tree can understand him.
You can talk to tree. Well, you can talk to plants. Alright, no problem. Alright, so Jonathan, what are you doing?
Longsword to the face. I'll be a one-trick pony.
Yeah, that hits. So that's
Oh, not too much added, but one extra damage is one extra damage. I'll take it. So, not a whole much on the damage. So we got 13 on the damage.
It's 13, not 14.
11, 12, yeah, 14. 14 on the damage. 14 on the damage. Math.
See, y'all are like destroying this guy, and y'all thought you had issues.
Well, I mean, you could have made this ogre be any number of levels.
He tries to hit you with a great club this time and misses, and he gets very mad.
Jonathan just kind of slightly steps to the left and watches it hit the ground and laughs at him.
Alright, Rebel, what's your turn?
Oh, it's my turn? Oh, God.
Finish him off!
Finish him off. How?
Attack!
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. There's more than one way to. It's gonna go.
Is there?
You know what?
There's only one way
I
to
don't
do
want
that.
to kill it though. I'll cast Healing Word on Jonathan.
You don't want to kill it?
What the hell?
You're gonna give it another chance? Oh no, I guess I get to go again before. No.
Jonathan, you heal for 6 for 6 damage as Rezel goes. Yes. I'll leave this one to you. Good job.
Oh my gosh.
I guess Jonathan's gonna give you a really, like, depressed sigh, like, you know the best form of healing is preventing damage, right?
I'm not that kind of healer. Thank you.
Alright, welcome to the world, friend. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna attack with my longsword again.
I heard that about you.
I mean, right? If you got a big old longsword, you might as well use it.
How do you finish it off?
Well, most time pretty slowly, but, you know. Oh, we're talking about the swords again. Sorry. I probably do one of those, like, John Woo, like he puts it up above his shoulders and slices through his neck just cleanly, and then the head just kind of slides off to the sides as he finishes it.
Oh.
And I do the twirl and flick with the blood as I walk away, so it flicks all the blood off my sword, and I just kind of like twirl, flick, and sheath it.
Yikes. Well done.
Horrifying.
And he looks back. So I, at that point, start tromping back to this motherfucker in the tree. And I look up and go, satisfied?
He's clapping his hands very fast. He's like, oh yes, yes, yes. You are awesome.
You realize an ogre just died for your amusement, right?
He says, oh, people have done different things for me.
What's that again, Mumbles?
He said, yeah, well, it's fine. He taps you both. He's like, alright, guys, y'all did wonderful. Now we can talk more over here. And you whisk away again via teleport.
I feel like I would probably, at this point, not get within arm's reach, knowing that he can touch us and then just teleport. From here on out, I'm staying arm's length away from this guy.
And, well, you do a little link there, sugar, because y'all are real close to each other.
He's not gonna touch me next time. I'm gonna remember that. He's not gonna touch me next time.
I don't mind. It's kind of fun.
I feel abused.
Teleporting's real fun, you know. Here, this is one of my estates. It's just like a simple wood cabin, if you will. I do have that way we can settle down and talk and negotiate payments and whatnot.
I would prefer to go back to a public place, like where the library are, where
Well,
we were.
this is really cozy. Come on in.
Casting couch. Like, that's all I got to say. Like, why are we going into some stranger's house who just walked us up at the library and is like, oh, hey, I have a job for you, and then magically teleported us to fight an ogre? Like, he put us in danger the first time, and now the second time he's like, oh, but it's cozy. Why would we do this?
And he's like pointing to like a chair, a couch, and then he says, he's like, oh, butler. And then this guy pops out and he's like, yes, sir. He says, grab some refreshments for my new pals, please. And he walks and asks you, what would you like? What would you like to drink, sir? And like it's an old wood cabin in the middle of a forest. It's like it's a very earthy smell, and like there's not fire going yet because it's not cold enough. There's like a nice gentle warm breeze coming through. It's very quiet, surreal. You can hear the birds chirping and just the trees swaying back and forth. Luscious green. And it's like a really nice cabin. All the furnishings.
I'm sure it is. It's where they film all the porn.
What? What is that?
Erotic artwork.
Oh, how fascinating.
He's about to ask you to be painted like one of his French girls.
What?
That's what he's trying to do. I'm sure he's trying to lure you into some sexual slavery ring right now.
I thought he was hiring us for a job.
That's what he says. Do you just believe everything people tell you?
Is everyone so cynical all the time? Or is that just a social trait that you have?
He just magically teleported us to a fight.
Because he was testing us. He said so.
And what kind of people test other people by putting them in danger? Could he give them an obstacle course, or like could have asked for references?
I don't know.
He says, it's fine, gentlemen, it's fine. Everything was under control. I could have gotten rid of that troll anytime. I just need to test and make sure y'all weren't, underhanded.
So you had us kill one of our cousins to prove our worth.
I don't think that was your cousin, per se.
We are both giant people, and we just murdered an ogre. Like, we're probably in some kind of kinship relationship with this big person.
Yeah, probably like 50 billion cousins, I guess.
I'm just like, right, I'm saying that like the broader scope of family. Like, Jonathan's not the kind of guy who will squirm away from a fight. He was going to burn down the village. Obviously, he needed to have happen. But I'm not sure it was my job to be there, and I don't think this guy should be as frivolous with throwing away other people's lives, including our own. What is that going to say about what kind of employer he's going to be? What is it next? He's going to throw us into the volcano and say, I hope you don't burn.
I hope that doesn't happen.
But he could. He just teleported us to some random place, and now we're in a cabin in the woods, away from everyone. Think about, like, if somebody had done this to you in real life, like you as a person, somebody magically shows up to your house, black bags you, throws you into a dangerous situation, and say, "Prove yourself!"
Can I shoot, like, lightning bolts and shit?
I mean, I guess you suddenly can now. Maybe even if he gives you a gun and says, "Go, here's a gun, and go into this alleyway and fight that bad guy." And even if you manage to successfully do that, he then rewards you by teleporting you to another unknown, strange location in the middle of nowhere. I feel like I've been kidnapped. I'm about to show up on like CSI, Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know.
Kind of into it.
I mean, clearly you live on the wild side.
Bring it.
Jonathan's a little more worldly. You're quite naive. I don't think Jonathan would go in. I think Jonathan is. I'm probably going to try to intimidate him into returning me to some public place, that like an inn in the city we were just at. And if the man can magically teleport, why does he need our help?
He's a merchant. I don't know.
I pose these questions to this merchant in a very angry way before I ever go in this house.
I got a drink from the butler, so I'm fine.
I'm mad. I'm
says,
mad.
He's like, I can explain everything. Just come inside and come enjoy yourself. It'll be worth your time. Trust.
I don't understand why we have to come inside for you to explain.
Because the outside world looks around. Is that, let's say, some things cannot be told outside because of consequences.
Right. So, I mean, like, are you hiding from the gods of the forest or mountains?
No, I'm not hiding from any gods.
Do you know what happened to my father? Are you part of this? That's why I'm here!
He's like, no, I'm just here to hire you for a job. I just had to test your merit. I thought a warrior such as yourself would be interested in such a job because it would pay well.
You know, there are lots of tests we could have done. I've done several tourney fields or like boxing matches. Like there's lots of ways to show you that we're not amateurs. Besides life and blood spread, like
he's just like, I wasn't really sure because like I was watching from afar whenever you were fighting that little nobleman, and I was quite concerned because I thought you were a big, nice, beefy boy. But I now know that you are a big, beefy boy.
I don't need your approval.
Speaking of which, can I just poke my head out the door?
Yeah.
And be like, Jonathan, the butler brought out some oil and asked me to disrobe. Is this normal?
He goes, do what? Excuse me?
Jonathan looks in to see if he's in to see if he's doing it. Like, are you doing it?
I don't know. I'll just go back inside. Excuse me.
I knew you were up to no good.
You're the one that's trying to apparently tempt my butler.
I mean, the butler brought him oil and asked him to disrobe. You heard him. Maybe you should find better help.
I think it was reversed. I was just like, he was only supposed to bring drinks, but not disrobe anybody.
All right. I'm going to listen to what you have to say, but you literally have 5 minutes, and then you need to return us to the city.
You got it.
I'm sure my brothers are worried about where you just teleported me to.
Yeah, you can take a seat on the couch.
I'll stand.
Over here, or over here.
I will stand.
Right, cool,
probably
no problem.
close to the door. I might even like keep my foot in the door from preventing it from closing.
There's also an exit over there that's not blocked or anything.
I'm just standing here for the breeze.
Yeah, it's a nice breeze.
I
But, you know,
am
now-
exuding hostile body language. Exuding it.
He's just like, sir, no, just listen. He's like, I can only teleport so many times a day. And that's why I have to, normally, 5 foot, I normally have to travel. I have limited number of, teleportation. And I can, anywhere I've been, I can teleport, but, like, I just don't want to be, caught. So normally, like, an open field is fine. And, you know, like, at the library, that was a little mysterious. I'm going to have to, fix that incident somehow and pay off a lot of people. Looks down and he's like, He's like, but yeah, it was just to test your merit. And then he hands you 70 gold each. He's like, here you go. Yeah, it's a little bonus for proving me wrong.
I'm putting that in my character sheet too.
You put it in your character sheet. Because you spent it over the next 5 years working for this man. Anyway.
That seems like a non-lucrative scenario. If I come out with less gold after 5 years of working with this guy,
5 years.
I don't know what you spent it on. I guess it was booze and hookers. Anyway, and he's like, you see, I've been targeted multiple times between different deities, demon lords, and nobility over the course of years. It's like I can handle myself up to a certain point. And normally, I don't feel very safe when I'm not in a city, if you will, or like a well-traveled road. Because then it's like, it's more dangerous because I don't know what it's about. I just need protection. You see, and I just have to make sure if I hire anybody, I have to test their mettle to make sure they're good-natured and not going to sell me out to anybody that is against me. And that's why I pretty much raised these two. This my butler, Jeeves, and Cookie over there. It's my go-to name for cooks, BT Dubs. Cookie.
fair enough.
Big reason.
Cookie the Cook has made several appearances in our adventures. Cookie
I
the Cook
know.
gets around.
He's like, he looks around and he's like, he's one of my spies, winks.
You and everybody else in this world.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, everybody's plotting something. But the difference is, it's like, normally if it doesn't deal with money, I don't bother with it. Not my cup of tea. But other people are just after me because they want my money. He's like, and it's like, we are protected here. I have used my magic to protect this building from others. So this is kind of like my base of operations for right now. Until I find something better.
That sounds reasonable.
So what's the job you want us to do?
I just need you to protect me off and on from different places I go to on the road. That's about it. Y'all seem like y'all are trustworthy, and if you need any friends that are also trustworthy, I will trust your judgment.
Sounds good. And we get to travel, Jonathan.
I have a mission of my own. Like, I need to find out who killed my
And he's-
father.
And he's like, I can help you with that. I just need some details, and I can help you. Look at it. You and your brothers to get your rightful revenge. I will not be a part of it, of course. You know, I do not get my hands dirty like that. But
I don't know
can
if I
help-
need the money.
He's like, but I can help you along the way. What do you say? How about instead of a material value, I find out details.
I know, right? What if he's got so many amazing items? He's not gonna give us any magical items for this? I'd rather have items probably than gold.
Oh. Well,
That
what
might
would
be more
you-
tempting to get me
He's
to
like-
go.
He's like, well, what do you want? And depending on what it is, we can make some arrangement.
I'm going to show him my armor, which was we agreed on the original part of this that it was basic, like the stats on it were basic chainmail armor, but it looks antique, and one assumes that it was my father's. So I show him my armor, and I go, I would like this restored to its original glory. Also, this was my father's, if that helps you find anything out about the information about who murdered him.
Oh, so you're gonna leave your armor with us so we can get it re-enchanted, polished, and was your father wearing this when he, I guess, died?
No,
You're
it was he wanted a hunting trip and never came back.
Oh, he never came back, so you never found a body, so he could be kidnapped? Maybe?
Well, I was told by Duntus that he was dead. and was murdered by a demon, apparently.
He made a quill and a pad come out of nowhere. He's like writing this down. He's like, the presumed dead bygones. Okay. Restore of power. Okay. He's like, if this is all within my capabilities, I will just have to hire someone to do a couple things from me. Some people owe me favors, if you will. He's like, but I can do this. I'll have my people start on this, and he summons his butler over closer to him and whispers in his ear, gives him a piece of paper, and you see the butler go out the back, and you hear like some clanking and a cage opening, and you hear it close, and then the butler comes back and says, he's like, does anybody need a drink? And, he nods to his master and is like, he's done.
Absolutely.
I think Jonathan's still going to abstain. He's going to say, politely, thank you, no.
No problem. Just
because while I'm getting in the mood to trust this guy a little more, I don't like the fact that he's teleported me away without my permission. I don't like that. It feels invasive.
I mean, we can always take you back if you want. Do you want to go back to would you like to go back to the library and get your brothers, or do you want me to go get your brothers? Which maybe it would be better if I didn't do that.
Jonathan, I'm homeless.
Well, I totally respect that you might want to stay here.
It's just like as I said, a home base, if you will. And it's a nice nestle that's in between most of the kingdoms. There is, this is one it's in between 3 of the kingdoms, if you will. 3 of the different kingdoms around here. But,
well, did we already agree to make arrangements? Like, is the business arrangement of this situation done?
Yeah, that's what he was like. So I was like, do you agree to these arrangements? He's like, you can live here free of board while we're not traveling.
I guess I'm a mercenary now. That's exciting.
And he's like, you can pick up other work while we're in the cities, and I will know where to find you if I need you.
And how many times are we obligated to be in danger for this?
He's like, it just comes with the job.
Well, so like, how long is the employee? What's like? Is this a job? Like, we do this one time, or we're supposed to be like your loyal retainers?
He's just like, I just need you to protect me. And he's like, you can leave whenever you want, but he's like, I'll pay you and I'll do you favors.
So you're gonna pay us gold per adventure?
He's like, yeah, I'll pay you gold per adventure.
And you're gonna fix my armor up before we go?
He's like, I'm working on that.
Well, I mean, I don't want to go into danger without armor.
Well, you have your armor. It's still the same armor. It's just that, other people can't just magically teleport.
I thought he took my armor. That's why I was like, I don't want to be in danger until my armor's
done. He's like, and I will not take your armor until my craftspeople that I'm summoning come.
Okay, so I need this in writing. Like, I need a contract written out with what we're getting paid, how much we're doing.
All right.
It doesn't have to be right now. If you're obviously not going to. We'll say that at this point you have put us on retainer.
You just really like that word, I think.
It's a good word. But that's a legal term. He's got us on retainer. He has now paid us some money for some services, but we have not agreed to anything solid for what kind of services, what kind of situation it needs. He can't, what if he tells us to go fight, like, a whole war that we won't be able to win? And we're obligated to do that because we've agreed to it. I don't want to be in that scenario.
And he just says, he's just like, I told you. I
To
have
the
a business to take
firefighters,
care of.
EMTs, police
Wars are
officers,
not my
doctors, and
thing. If
nurses who
wars
keep
are
us and
your
the ones we
thing,
love safe and
go
healthy,
find a
we at
noble.
Lowe's want to say thank you. As a token of
He
gratitude,
chuckles.
we would like
He
to
goes
offer
find a
first
what?
responders a 10%
He says
discount
you can
on one
go
single
find
Lowe's
a
purchase.
noble. They're
October
always
22nd
getting
through
into
October 24th.
wars.
Visit
Those nobles.
Well, see,
lowes.com/firstresponders
my
to
problem
register for
here
the
is
coupon
that all
today.
these
You
things you're
also, I was
saying.
like,
Small way of
you
saying
also didn't
thanks.
tell him that you
One-time
were
use
a
coupon for
noble.
10% off an
Right,
eligible
I'm still not
purchase.
gonna.
Exclusions apply.
I'm
See
also
lowes.com/firstresponders for details.
like, I understand that you are saying these things, but I could say that I can sell you a bridge in Brooklyn, and it doesn't make it true.
I don't know where Brooklyn is.
And it doesn't matter. Do you want to buy a bridge? I have one for sale in this lovely island front property called Brooklyn. It's a beautiful
Well-
bridge. It's a toll bridge. You'd make your money back in a week. All you gotta
He's
do is
just
give
like,
me
if
100
I could-
gold, and it's yours.
He's like, if I can see it, I'll probably buy it. If it's that nice.
Teleport to it.
I don't know. I've never been there. I can't teleport to it. You'll have to take
Alright.
me.
But that's my point. Is I would like some writing things. I need a contract before we actually are in danger.
Ooh, we can write up a contract. Do you want one for each of y'all?
I need one for me. I don't speak for Riz. Although I look at him suggestively and be like, you should probably, but I'm not telling what to do.
If it's not too much trouble, you could write up a second one and put my name on it. Sure.
Is there anything you would like, good sir? He wants.
Are you talking to me?
Why, yes.
Oh, I don't need anything. I'm just really kind of exploring the world right now. And
Hey,
I
hey,
suppose
hey,
that
guy who doesn't have
traveling
any
is-
clothes. Maybe you should get like a set of like armor or outfits or like
I-
clean yourself up a little bit.
I have 70 gold now. I'm sure I can buy
But you're
clothes.
trying to get more out of the dude.
He
Oh,
points
right,
over there. He's
right.
like, over
I
there
will
is
require
the dude.
clothes.
You want to buy clothes? You want fine clothes? What kind of clothes would you like? You need to be more particular because I can fashion up almost a lot of different things over here.
Something very celestial and wizardy, and we'll do like, a dark robe with little stars on it and moons and that kind of thing. That would be wonderful.
I have this vision of it being very like diaphanous and see-through, so you're kind of like.
Yes.
He's like, so what's getting pinged is he's like, over there is a bathroom, shower, mirrors. You can do whatever you need over there. That's the bathroom.
Let's go freshen myself up then.
Set up for love.
Mhm.
Well, if we're done with business talking for now, I would like him to take me back to the library to pick up my brothers, and then tell me how to get back to this cabin from wherever we were. And we can all come together here under our own power, like it should have happened in the first place, as opposed to being magically teleported against my will.
It's just like, well, tomato, tomato.
Mm-hmm. I give it that it's kind of a subtle ethics twist here, friend. I'm trying to make you a better
He's just
person.
he's like, now, both of y'all come close. I need to, touch you. Gotta be within 5 feet of me to do this. And he grabs, he's like, are y'all willing to go now back to the library?
Why, yes, sir, and thank you so much for asking for my permission.
I suppose.
I don't think he cares that much.
I mean, you gotta throw whatever shade you can throw in situations where somebody just teleported you across wherever, time and space. How far away from the town we were at is this cabin?
It's like a day and a half away. He's like, there you go.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do some investigating on Elarai. Elarai, I don't know what his name
And
was.
he's just like, all right, now I'll see you later. And she's like, what the hell? What the hell's going on here? But I don't. What?
Yes.
And
It's
and
been a
then
long day.
he literally just dips out and goes over here to a bookcase and
I think I'm gonna walk up
He
to the
vanishes.
librarian and ask, is there any legal repercussions for teleporting people against their will?
I'm not 100% sure, but you'd have to be able to physically prove it. And there's not many people that can teleport. Let me go ahead and tell you that. Like, high-ranking wizards can teleport, I think.
So I guess I'll go outside and see if I can find a guard and ask a guard, hey, is there legal repercussions for somebody who teleported me against my will? I'm just asking for a friend. Is there like is that a thing?
He's thinking, he's like, teleportation, what the hell?
Like, say for example, I was in a library and some little rabbit guy just walked up to my chest and teleported me to fight an ogre. Then he made me fight this ogre for his amusement, and then teleported me to this cabin where he tried to get my friend naked and buttered up. It was just ridiculous. I mean, my friend said this anyway.
That sounds very ridiculous, he says. He's like, I don't know of anyone who could do that personally, but legality, I would have to consult. I don't even know who to consult for that.
Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of wizards and stuff in the library. I'm sure we could have one of them like do detect magic spells where he just casts a spell here to be able to find that out that just happened, right? Like, there's literally the dude that owns the Mages Guild is in here.
The dude that owns the Mages Guild is in here?
Oh, what's his name? Can't get back inside to see. There it is. This dude.
Oh, Master Julian.
Master Julian could probably tell me this whole situation. I'm just curious if there is legal precedent. Like, who do I have to find out for legal precedent? Is there like a registrar or a magistrate around here?
Technically, we are out of the district of the, because we are in between cities. We are mostly used for travel. We are shared between 3 different cities, so no one has technical claim of this area. So it's kind of like it's like the Vatican almost.
So basically, the guard is useless, and there's nobody to help me. So I guess at that point, I would go back in and check in with Riz. Like, are you okay? Are you what's your deal?
I'm fine. I'm just kind of taking things how they come, really.
And
I guess I can afford an in-room now, right?
But you don't need to, because he gave you room and board for free.
Well, I don't know how to get back.
I assume he told us, didn't he? I asked him for that when he teleported.
Yeah, he's like, he gave you like directions on a map that he randomly produced. He's just like, yeah, we're over here. You'll find us here. It's like a day and a half journey.
I guess I'll go clothes shopping then, and set off to his place, I suppose.
Well, we'll all go together. I don't think you should wander in the woods alone.
Oh, well, I am quite used to it, but all right.
I think you might have been in woods that didn't have people and bandits in it, right?
Yes, they were. Yes.
Right. These have bandits in it, so look out for that. Look out for that.
Thank you. I guess I have a friend now. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Yodel, Durley, Hurdle.
They all give you that same hello, but it's at the same time, so it sounds like, I'm sorry, I should probably do that in the voice. They go, hello! All like
Wonderful.
in harmony.
That would be crazy. So you're saying that you want to go clothes shopping?
Why not?
I think we still haven't had dinner.
Oh, that's true. He was talking about food, but he didn't really deliver, did he?
Right, so Jonathan's probably
Y'all
still
didn't
hungry.
Take his food, actually.
Right, because it was poisoned or something. I don't trust that guy. I don't trust that guy.
Come on.
This is not my favorite map, but I will go with it.
Is it like, I'm probably looking for some kind of inn or something still, because I'm sure I need a stiff drink after that I know isn't poisoned.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, the librarian says, yeah, if you go down a little ways, there is like a small section of area. It's just down and to the left. You can't miss it.
Can we talk about how phallic that fountain looks? Is that just me? I feel like...
I am doing the end right now, just so you know. Oh,
I just wanted to point out that looked pretty phallic.
I don't know.
wonderful people. I hope y'all don't remember these characters.
I think it's funny that you have like the music that you have on your background versus the music I'm playing in the stream. Like the stream music is very lo-fi and chill, and every time you open your microphone, it's like it's that gay thumpa thumpa club music in the background, and it goes pretty well. It's like a remix.
The remix.
Mix to ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got everybody missing. I don't
Do you want
remember.
to be teleported into the tavern, or do you?
You can just teleport us to the tavern.
Okay.
Since you asked permission.
Wow.
I feel like I need to
You know
like.
what?
If we're gonna make merchandise about this campaign, that's gonna be on there. Be like, no teleportation without permission.
I don't even have words for you right now. All right, so here's my week.
I feel like Jonathan's gonna make a mental note to start looking at some kind of amulet or or something. He's gonna look for something that would prevent him from being teleported.
All right, do you see it? Are you good?
It's blurry.
Yeah, I told you it's not a good map.
Okay.
Did you listen to it? I was like, it's a terrible
Oh, it's way
map.
better when you zoom out though, actually. Wow, so this is a really big tavern, or this is the whole town.
This is the whole little town that you're at.
Okay, so I guess if you want to go shopping, now's your time, because the boys are gonna head to the food and drinks. That's what we're gonna do.
Do you know which table you want to? Can you point to the table you early?
Probably this one.
Okay, you got it.
That's probably where I'm going. Me and the
Yeah,
boys.
I'll join you.
You don't want to go clothes shopping?
Oh, I can go clothes shop. Oh no, let's do that. Yeah, sure. I'll go look around for a clothier, or I guess a tailor, perhaps.
You know what? I think your best option would be all the way up, not the last to the cross one, but the one right below it that looks like a blacksmith, actually.
And I'm gonna send one of the retainers with you to give you specific advice on money and nothing else.
All right.
Because
I
I
have
need,
70
like,
gold.
and Jonathan, will look at you before I go and send you off to clothes shopping. Will say, remember that 1 gold is a lot of money.
Oh, that is good to know.
Remember that.
Well, a robe. A simple robe shouldn't cost me like 40 gold.
No, it should not.
Oh, good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have fun. Don't break anything. We'll be here drinking.
Yes, certainly.
Okay, there. I've populated the end. Or not the end, but the, you see where I'm pinging through?
Sort of. I'm making my way there, downtown. Pop, 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 pop.
I'll just go ahead and say dynamic lighting is not here, I believe.
It's fine. We had like a mini map of the town. When we walked in, it was one of those like mall maps you used to get. So they gave us when we walked in. It was like a map of the town, so we know where everything is.
Terrible.
Jonathan is surprised how well this is run.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of patrons. Where are you at? I don't even see you. Oh yeah, I was like, where are you at? Okay.
Following Durley.
What?
Durley, you're so funny. Thank you for joining me.
No problem. Just happy to help. It's my part of my squirely duties. I have to help the innocent.
Oh, well, so is this a family thing? Do you have parents?
Well, my dad's dead. My mom died giving childbirth to the 3 of us. Can you imagine?
So you're 3 brothers?
We're all
Yeah.
we're all triplets, but not.
Oh, jeez. That's
They're not
wild.
like, they don't look alike. They look similar, but not like perfectly alike.
I see.
Is this going to be the adventures of Durley and Rizel right now?
Durley and Rizzle. Gotta get to know
Sure.
Durley. That way he'll feel worse when he kills him off later.
What happened to your father? How did he die?
That's really kind of what we're doing. We're finding that out. Apparently, according to my brother, who said Duntus came to him and told him that it was a demon.
Oh, so you're all brothers. You and Jonathan as well.
Yes, we're retainers because we're squires, so we're not actually like royal. It's a whole thing with our family, and it's really ridiculous. I know, I hate it.
Oh.
We'll
That's
eventually get to full brother status once we've graduated from squires to knights.
Oh, I see. That's exciting.
Yeah.
My family's pretty complicated too. I think I understand.
Where's yours?
Well, they're all in the mountains in the forest. I don't know what it's called on a map.
The real question is, have you seen a map?
What?
Never seen a map, probably.
No, have you seen a map?
So I guess you just kind of pointed. They're over there, like vaguely in the direction you came from.
I mean, yeah, they're back in the forest in the homeland.
And tell me again why you're out in the world.
Oh, it's a long story. We don't really need to talk about it.
So after shopping, we'll get a couple of beers and you'll tell me. Got it.
Sure, let's do that, Durley.
Alright, so go shop.
Oh, okay, yes.
You see, you're welcomed at the gate. You're just like, hello, welcome to my fabulous shop. What can we do for you today? We mostly sell different types of clothes to noble women and men.
Yes, that sounds wonderful. You know, I'm looking for a special, something that stands out. Maybe like a custom order, perhaps? Can you work with me?
Oh yeah, just explain what you want and I can try to figure it out.
So you know how you go to a carnival and there's always like some crazy witchy tarot reader somewhere and they're like, hello, I can tell your fortune, and they have like stars and like jewels and things upon their little robes and dresses. Something like that, only not so drag queeny. I would like it a little more understated, a little serious. I'm a very serious man, but I do have a love for the theatric. Can you work with that? Maybe in like a black or a dark blue, something a little sheer.
She says,
Man.
look at, here, look at this. It's in your handout. There's something there.
Oh, fascinating. Yes, it's like you read my mind.
Oh my god, can I tell you a personal anecdote?
Absolutely.
This cloak was my Halloween costume when I was like 12, 13, and 14. I was a wizard.
And I'm wearing it in my late 30s.
And this looks just like it though. But I'm like, damn, that's impressive. Like, did you dig that up from my Facebook or something? Like, fuck.
Let me just say, like, if you give me a minute, I can do a lot.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah, something like that, only like, darker and like sheer. In layers. It'll be wonderful. Yes.
Darker and sheer. Let's
do that.
Good thing they have magic in this land.
Yes.
And then she says, what about this? Shows you a different one.
Are you familiar with the Name of the Wind books?
Yes.
It reminds me of the Shadow Cloak. It's like what you're looking for.
Yeah, something like that. Let's do it. Maybe a little less satanic imagery, but yes, perfect.
And she's just like, okay, give me a minute.
He's gotta Google something else.
She's like, I have a feeling.
I've got a feeling. Ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night. I wonder if I can ever get copyright strikes from doing that. I guess it's me singing it, so it's not like I'm.
Technically, I don't think that's copyrighted.
Yeah, probably not. But YouTube.
And she says, alright, now picture this.
Yes, something like that. That's perfect. Let's do that.
You've already said it's perfect like 3 different times, and then you had a butt. Okay,
I'm gonna be happy with
butt?
anything you give me.
I mean,
I haven't really worn tailored clothes before, so
I feel
it's
like
all beauty.
Is this
I
gonna be
wanna
like
make sure.
proportionate? Like it better be long enough for it.
Oh yeah, of course it will be, right?
Because you don't have any like warm weather clothing, right? This is what you're looking for, a cloak.
Sample.
Warm
It's a
weather clothing.
sample.
That's
I don't
Durley's
know.
input. Make sure it's warm.
Oh.
She's like looking around. She's just like, okay, all right. Let me see
Take
what we
these
can
three,
do.
kind of put them all together. We'll figure it out. Don't even worry about it. Just go
Okay.
crazy.
First, wait a minute. Go crazy.
Yeah, go crazy.
Now we're all terrified what Brandon's gonna pick up. Crazy. I bet it's
You
gonna
don't
be
have
like a. It's probably gonna be like a Final Fantasy glam. That's what he.
You don't have to find anything. Like, we get the idea.
You're just happy to be here, huh?
Yes. Quite.
Can't wait to hear how you got just decided to pick up and leave one day.
Was it for this?
You know, let's go back to that other one. Good. Let's put a pin in this. Good idea. And let's
Be
go
like-
back with.
You need that style, but with the design of the first cape.
Yes. Perfect. Let's do that. Just roll them all up, and I'll take them all. And I'll just figure it out.
Maybe you need the design of Cape 3 with plain cape. Because I like the gold stars and such. That's really cute. But I just didn't like the cut of that.
Yeah, the flavor of Cape 1, like the majesty of Cape 2, the design, the color scheme of Cape 3. Yeah, let's do it all.
We definitely spend way too much time in glams in Final Fantasy. That's what I was just thinking of just then. I was like, if I could dye that color, I was like, oh, God almighty. If you haven't played Final Fantasy, you should. It's the world's best MMO. Quote me on it.
She's like, all right. Final offer. What about?
This really does feel like shopping. I feel like we need to do a bridesmaid scenes where you have to like take a shit in the street or something on the way back. Not in the cloak. You just bought it. No.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay.
I've only eaten good berries for like 6 days.
The good berry cleanse.
Exactly so.
Warning: may cause explosive diarrhea.
No.
Have you never seen those diet cleanses? I feel like if you just ate strawberries for 6 days, you would have horrible diarrhea.
That's perfect. Give it to me right now. Make it happen.
Are you sure? I was actually thinking of something else for a special customer just like you.
Hey.
Why would you show us all this junk and then show us the good stuff?
What is your name, by the way? My name is Rizel.
Are you rizzling somebody's dizzle, Rizzle?
Ooh.
I don't know what that means, so I'm going to say yes.
Yes. I thought you were doing something fancy, so I was like, you look like a man of culture.
Absolutely. Yes, give it to me. I must have it.
Do you see the new cape? Do you see this cape that we can do this real quick for you?
I do. I want those shoes as well.
Oh, the shoes. You can have those as well. What kind of shoes? What's your shoe size, darling? You're barefoot.
What? Oh, they are. Oh, I am kind of barefoot. Whoops. I guess you'll need to measure because I don't know.
Hopefully wipe off his feet. Ugh.
Yeah, prestidigitation clean.
Right? As somebody who worked in a shoe store, never ever go into a shoe store with dirty ass feet and ask somebody to measure your feet. That's gross. Ugh. I'm triggered.
Sorry.
What kind of shoes are you looking for, sweetie?
Oh, something with a heel, something kind of sharp, black, patent. Let's do it. Just give it all to me.
Shard, heal. Okay, I got it. Got an idea.
Something kind of mystical, so I can like swan around and look like a street magician. I don't know.
Fair enough.
You got it, sweetie. She shows you this.
Oh my. That's a sharp heel. I mean, that's a big heel.
You're already 7 feet tall. Like, do you really need a heel?
No. You know what? Never mind. I'll deal with this later.
Maybe you
Just
should
give
get
me
him
the
some
time.
nice, comfortable leather boots.
Oh, thank you, Durley.
You're welcome. Reasonably priced, comfortable leather boots.
With a little heel, please. Just a little one, not like the one that's gonna kill me.
You know what you need? I got it. I got it. I see it in the future.
This guy's got a lot of walking in his future. He looks at, I guess Durley goes, you know, a mercenary, like, we have a day and a half walk just back to the cabin, dude.
Dude, did you just call me dude? My
Dude.
name is Rizel Durley. I thought we were friends.
Dude is a term of endearment.
Oh.
Dude. You're that's like better than your name. I just called you dude.
Oh, I will blush softly. I
Yeah.
see.
High five!
Oh, okay. Oh.
Do we have to roll to see if we hit? I don't know.
I mean, you had...
Yes, those will be perfect. I will take them.
Other shoes. Those are cute though.
Perfect.
I like that. I bet that's something you bought from like the Buckle website.
Oh wait, you seem very insecure about your choices here. I'll give you one last look at what I might
I love
wear.
I
everything.
think Brandon's just enjoying shopping at this point. He's doing his own shopping. And he's like, ooh,
There
look at
you
this.
go.
Ooh, he's probably, I'm telling you, he's over on Buckle. He's at buckle.com looking up stuff, being like, look at this,
Yeah.
looks medievally. All their shit has chains and buckles on it.
Let's do that. That looks utilitarian. I can keep good berries in them. I'll do that.
I'd be worried about that metal part across the top of your foot. As a shoe enthusiast, I'm not like, they are cute, and for fictional shoes, they're probably working. But me as a person, look at them like, oh, that metal stripe across the top of your foot would dig in after a while. I bet.
She says, was there anything else I could do for you, dearie?
Oh no, you've been wonderful. What is your name?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda, that's beautiful. I'll remember that. I'll come here for all of my shopping needs. How much do I owe you?
150 gold. No, I'm joking. 10
Right?
gold. because
Durley
this
gives the stern look.
because everything is like we do sell to nobles, and everything I got you is high quality.
Good to know. Here you go. I'll give you 13 gold.
I was just gonna say 10 is fine.
I'll give you 13. You can treat yourself to something nice.
Oh no, but it's just so much. I never
Take
normally.
the fucking gold, Esmeralda.
Oh my god! Yes, sir.
Durley's eyebrows raise in a very like, what the
She
fuck?
goes over to her other person beside hers and cries. She's like, I can finally meet my kids.
And then Durley goes, meh, well, okay, sure. Feed her kids,
She's like-
whatever.
She's like, I only make 1 gold a year.
Oh my god.
Right,
You need
like-
to find a better job.
And that's literally like the thing peasants make.
But that's
like,
'cause that's a
1
lot of
gold
money.
A year.
Like-
That's a lot of money.
Right, like that's like being able to buy like a house or some shit in like 5 years, you know, like.
Well, I
She
would
obviously is
say
doing
that.
pretty well for herself because she got this big old shop.
I mean, she's just a worker. She doesn't own it.
And you just,
Well, there you go.
alright.
Durley, I got some clothes. Do you want anything?
No, we're good.
It's Esmeralda. Find some, do you have any, let's see. He would look really good in like a little sequin jock strap of some sort. Let's do it.
Durley, firmly says, "Okay, we're leaving." Grabs you,
All right.
grabs you by like the arm and takes you out of the building. Let's go, dear. Let's go. Let's go.
Right. I was just trying to do something nice.
I need no jock straps. My boulders hang free.
Oh my. Excellent to know. So I guess we rendezvous at the tavern?
Yeah, I got drinks and stories to tell. Apparently.
Yeah, it's been wild over there.
I'm gonna get kinda
I also sent you a link to it.
I love how you
wanted.
just. I can't believe you just made me put that up on stream too. Like, really,
What?
really, really.
Yes, absolutely.
My
There was-
goodness.
Mail it. Put it in the mail.
My goodness. You have made me blush. My goodness. I'm sure if you showed Durley that, he would immediately run out of the building. Like, oh my god.
There were others.
Bat Coaster enjoyed that quite as much.
Okay, I'm glad y'all had fun on your shopping spree.
Okay,
Yeah,
and I
you-
guess as I come back into the bar scene, I will survey the drink situation and bring drinks with me accordingly. As Durley will bring the drinks from the bar, make sure everybody's libated, and he says, "So Rizel wouldn't tell me why he left the woods. So now's the time." And he starts passing out drinks.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I didn't. Indeed.
And they all look at you, kind of stone-faced, just
Yeah, your
silently
brother.
waiting.
What?
They're waiting for the story.
Oh, that's after we get to some drinks in us, isn't it? Isn't that protocol?
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say there's already a maid right there waiting.
All right, then we'll order shots of their strongest whiskeys.
You want a shot, or do you want would you like some ale?
I'll take a shot and an ale for everybody at the table.
What is there a name for the country that we're in?
Urgyakistan.
That is a great question. We're mostly so drunk here we don't even know.
Urgyakistan. That's
Is there like a neighboring country with like that's at war with our country?
Oh, there's a lot of war going on over here.
Okay.
also we should probably order food. We haven't eaten yet either.
And I'm sitting here drinking without any food in my system.
Well, we're trying to get you drunk apparently
The
because we
real
want to hear the
question is
story.
like,
The whole group is like, yeah, drink up, here you go, shots. Everybody.
I'm drinking. Gosh.
And if you've never drank with
you-
me in person, I'm very like that in person as well. Actually, I'm an enabler for sure. Nobody drinks for the alcohol flavor. You drink to get drunk. Might as well get there quicker. Shots are locale.
Yeah, let's do it.
okay, if you look under your food and drink menu, there is some ale and your shots.
You're having a whole lot of fun with the pictures and notes and things. I can tell you're really having a whole lot of fun with it.
I'm trying. There is like more. There's like another way to just show it on screen, and I forgot how to do it, or I would.
Well, that's cool.
I forgot.
What do we get for food?
What do you want?
Who cares about food? So my family wanted me to take over this, so like, we're supposed to guard this temple, and it's just it's so, I don't know, so old, so ancient, so useless. It feels like we just sit there and waste our lives away and die for nothing. And so, you know what? And I just, I thought maybe I could be something different. And everyone was mad at me all the time, and there were some bad things that happened. I don't know, I can't really talk about it, but
Curly
I
goes,
wanted to
more
leave.
shots, please.
She brings you over more shots.
I have a brother, Trentum. He can take over. I don't know why they had to have. They don't. Why didn't they have to have me take over when Trentum could do it? He actually wants the job. So, but why is it because I'm the elder brother? It has to be me. It's a load of nonsense, really. Anyway, that's why I left.
Jonathan says, do your parents know where you are?
No.
Did you leave them a note or anything?
No, I kind of just ran away.
Aren't you concerned that they're worried about you?
It's not really that kind of family, really. I think they would just accept it that I was gonna move on.
That's harsh.
Well, that's life that's how we are. They'd probably be like, was he eaten by wild animals? That was the will of the forest, so be it.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, they would probably look for me, but, they'd give up sooner or later. They knew I wasn't happy.
Well, so are you happy now?
Happier? Well, I'm looking for purpose, really. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm following Celestine's guidance. Oh, look, more ale.
Other ale. I'm just lining them up across the screen. Like, this is what our table looks like now. Just full of
Yeah, I know. It's so much.
beers and drinks. And I definitely chose the picture of the meat and oils and spices and things. That looks beautiful. I mean, like, it definitely looks staged, so I couldn't really actually eat any of it, but the meat. But I'm sure John just picked the big haunch of meat. You probably just ordered that whole pig for the table. Like, we have a pig, you guys. Go eat when you feel like it.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's like a lot of cold right there.
And so, your plan is to never go back to your family that had dependence on you? Like, they cared, they were like, what about the temple? Like, they had to tell you what the reason you were guarding it was, right?
Well, I mean, yes, but...
What were you guarding against?
Well, I mean, it was more like, just in case something may come out of here and we need to stop it. But nothing's come out of there in hundreds of years. Like, it's
So
been...
something's gonna come from the temple into the world, and you're protecting the world?
Yeah, as far as I know, it's sealed for a reason. There's something evil down there. But, I mean, why does our family have to be chained to it like that? That's so ridiculous.
As a paladin, I was often taught about honor and chivalry. As much as we take for granted that my wealth comes from my people, I will never forget that my people are the driving force. And if there's a danger to my people in terms of the world, I must be involved. If you're supposed to be guarding it, maybe you should be guarding it for the sake of others.
It is a crypt. I don't think there's anything to guard. I think it's just something that our family was put in charge of and left alone with for hundreds of years.
But there's a possibility that you could be letting some evil out into the world.
No, I'm not letting anything out into the world. What are you talking about?
No one's there to defend it.
There's a whole village there to defend it.
So you just said you were useless and decided to run away?
Yes, Trentum actually wants to be there. He wants to be there to defend it. So why not let him do it?
I mean, I guess if that's what decrees
It's
and your family's
probably
okay and it's
better.
safe and defended, then you can feel free as the bird, I suppose. But I think maybe you should at least, like, pen him a letter or something.
I don't think I should, so...
I mean, it's just so sad to think that they're out there thinking you're dead.
It's probably for the best, really. They're probably relieved, to be honest. So, moving on.
Fair enough. Alright, y'all ever play this drinking game called King's Cup? And so I starts pulling out cards. We're gonna start playing drinking games at the table.
What reminded me? I need to find a stack of tarot somewhere.
Oh, well, you can buy these in town.
Oh, I'll look for that later. So what are we playing?
Called King's Cup. You draw a card, and each card makes you do a different type of action. And the objective is to get drunk.
I feel like I'm already there.
So, more shots?
She brings over more shots.
That was a question, but they just showed up and like a good
She's
servant.
just like, she's a very good servant. She's very good at what she does. She's like, I got you guys. Y'all are the most lively people here. The other people are kind of boring, you know, wine this, wine that, a little bit of ale. Y'all are like shots, ale, everything. Just bring it to me, and I'm here to serve.
Is there no bard? We need a bard in this place. That's what it's missing. It's like a liven up the music. Where's Luthien? That's what you need. You need to introduce Luthien right now. That's
Bard playing right now. Mhm.
Well, and randomly, a loud cat appears. Loud tabaxi, purple of hair, comes strolling in with a height of 7 foot, strumming a lute. And she just begins to play. And she journeys to be the center of attention. Just strumming away.
And I did hear back from Luthien. She is not feeling well.
Just like maybe she got sick from Ben.
I mean,
no.
they're in different states. That must be that would be hard, but could be. All right, so we're at this point. Luthien's playing probably something lively, I'm sure.
Oh yes.
In true drunken fashion, he's gonna just tromp down over here to this table and say, "Hey guys, I'm Jonathan. What's up with you guys?"
To which table? Oh, to this table?
Yeah, with the two, with like it's like two little children and a hot chick on a motorcycle.
She's not on a motorcycle. She's like, we are a team of 3. We are adventurers.
Nice. What's your most recent adventure?
Right now, we've been killing goblins. We just got back.
And that's something you do often?
I mean, yeah, like, we're not high in the guild.
Heard.
What were the goblins attacking? I'll wander over too.
I'll order more shots for this table now.
We were sent on a mission to exterminate the goblin nest. But they were all just low-level goblins, so we really didn't have to venture too far down, and it was just so vast and dark. We didn't feel so. We mostly just killed the goblins on the outside level and brought back little trophies to prove that we killed them. We killed about, what was it, like 10?
Nice. Jonathan, do you remember that ogre thing? I think it was working with the goblins at one point. Do you remember? It said that.
Larry definitely said that there were more goblins coming. Or was that the ogre that said that?
It was the ogre. And you hear a whisper on the wind that says, "My name's not Larry."
I just middle finger it.
Anyway.
On the wind.
Oh, look what I can do, and I will wild shape into a cat.
Like a big cat?
No, like a house cat. Navy, dark, like a Maine Coon, you know, Siberian forest cat.
Those things are huge.
Very dark blue and gray.
Oh, so pretty. Can I pet the kitty?
You can try.
Oh,
Meow.
Right? I think Jonathan's gonna let that happen because you just turned into a cat. He's like, what the fuck?
Yep, spending the rest of the night as a cat.
Oh my. How long does that even last?
I think for now it will last, level 3, an hour and a half. If I wanted to.
Well, this might be a good place to wrap it up if you wanted to, or unless you got some more content you wanted to show us there, Brandon.
Not at the moment. I was working on something.
Well, I mean, want to murder everyone in the bar?
What do you want?
Did you want to murder everyone in the bar? I can turn out of a cat. And that's how we.
Oh my god.
I mean,
And that's how
we're coming up on our time frame. We have about a half hour left. So I mean,
That's
if
enough
this,
for
is,
a fight.
if this is a good stopping point, because I'm not sure where else to go from here.
Yeah, this is a good stopping point. I was just trying to like.
Because we can still talk for
Workshop.
this for well, this is your Patreon bonus. We keep talking about that we're gonna record the after D&D streams, put them on the Patreon, so now you get like a fresh taste of what after D&D looks like.
What does after D&D look like?
Well, usually Truth gets naked, does some pole dancing for us in the background.
That's not.
Light up our meth pipes, you know.
Okay. Sure. I think as a cat, I will end up harassing Luthien. Not harassing, but like, you know, becoming friends with Luthien, and that's how we meet Luthien.
You figured out my plot.
I mean, you don't really necessarily have to even, like, she could have just coincidentally been playing at this inn. Like, and you as a cat, she might not even recognize in the future that you've actually met.
Yeah. Or maybe she's
That is
like
so
cuddling,
true.
and then the wild shape wears off, and then I'm a big dude, and she's like, "Ah, shoot."
You've done snuck back into her apartment as a cat and then turned into a big dude. Hey, what up, baby? You've been stroking me all night.
Oh my god.
No, not like that.
I feel like turning into a house cat in a bar would get you rubbed.
Yeah, why not? That's the point.
Alright, I just gave you another tidbit of things.
Ooh, it's that lady that is in love with the dude that we learned about. Oh no. A succubus.
There we go.
I missed it. What happened?
Yes. I was trying to
Wingman.
create some other stuff. So I was like trying to while y'all were talking, I was creating stuff.
Oh,
Anyway, we got a perfect spot to end.
malcontent. I mean, like it's supposed to be like malcontent.
Yeah, unless you want to read about her, because that was like before you left, you didn't notice because of sleight of hand, but the Larry snuck that into your pocket. A little demon lore for you.
Oh, nice.
Again, this Larry guy is really doing a lot of shit to my body without my consent.
I mean, you know, he's just trying to help you out. He's a friend, not an enemy.
So
Henry
why
Crab.
didn't he hand it to me instead of just trying to slip it into my pocket like he's trying to touch my junk at the same time? I don't,
mean,
you know.
maybe he did. You didn't even realize it. You know,
Which is even creepier.
he's about
Even
that life.
creepier.
Cute.
Like he's
He's just,
doing sleight of hand so he can play pocket pool. What?
yeah, he got a little
Rude.
handful actually.
I bet he did. It's probably hard to miss. The Bulgers are free hanging.
You know, we
And
gotta cup those family
It's fine.
jewels.
He hasn't hurting anyone, it's fine. Let him do what he wants.
That says the 1950s administration.
Oh my god. I mean, well, I hope y'all had fun tonight with the randomness.
Yeah, this was definitely a little interlude that we did not expect we would have, and I feel like it is fleshing out some backstory. Like it makes more sense where we're coming from now.
That's what I was trying to do with this. If this was what happening, this was like a back burner idea.
Well,
Something
because Truth
similar
and I
to
are
this,
probably
but,
two of the more dedicated players, so we'll probably always be here. And this will be a way for them to add in, like Luthien or Sharon or any Ben's character as they can and cannot play. We can do them as cameo episodes in the past. I like that you've set this forward as a canonical thing.
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
We could
I
always
try
come
to
back
think
and do some
ahead.
random adventures with this crazy dude.
You're
Larry.
already doing crazy things with the Larry.
I can't wait to see what his next adventure is. And if you want to see what
mean-
his next adventure is, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. It doesn't actually cost you anything, and it helps me out a great deal. Not that that's your obligation or anything, but if you need the advantage, you should just do that for help me out. And you could just undo it later if you don't like what I do. Feel free. Just undo later.
But I like what you do. Don't stop.
Well, I mean, that's cool. If you like what I do, then you stay as a follower. But if you don't like what I do, then feel free to unsubscribe. It costs you nothing, and I won't be sad. I'll be appreciative that you even stopped by and said hello or didn't. I love it when people use the emotes. That's my favorite.
I do too.
I'm gonna have to, when I get to be a point where I'm an affiliate one day, come on, hopefully soon, then I can customize my own emotes, and then you can use my own emotes in this if you subscribe to my channel, which you'll be able to do once you get to affiliate.
Hopefully we can create some stuff for the Patreon eventually.
Well, I feel like all these little notes and stuff that you're sending us, as I was like putting it in in the chat and stuff, I was like, I should really be adding all that to the Patreon. So if somebody
Even
really
though
cares
I'm taking
enough,
it from the internet, but I'm just taking it from the internet.
but it's in relevance. Like we're putting things together in a relevant, like if people care about it enough to want to go see what it is, that's additional content that you've gathered for them in Patreon. The Patreon is nothing right now and hasn't. That's why I'm not linking it, because I have not developed it yet, because there is no content on it. But I intend to develop Patreon as my third bit. Right now I'm working on Twitch and YouTube.
I'm helping with content.
Did I tell you the whole drama with my computer today?
No, I hope you're ending your stream soon without telling your stream about your drama.
Why not?
Tell us all.
This is after streaming, okay?
Well, I told them they're getting a preview for after streaming.
Oh yeah.
This is what because we're still technically within our time slot for streaming. So, all right. So my whole thing with the computer bit, like I just bought a brand new one yesterday, and I upgraded my processor, my CPU, and the Windows by buying a pre-built PC. Yeah. So my old computer has a graphics card, I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. Like I really upgraded my old computer to the point where I could everything else other than the CPU and motherboard. And so now that I've upgraded that, my plan was to take the graphics card and RAMs and stuff from my old computer and put it into my new one, so it would be a literal upgrade.
It's not compatible, is it?
The power supply, it doesn't have enough power to run my graphics card. It needs a separate plug. So I had to, and like I could use the power supply from my old computer as well, but I had to order an adapter because it was a 16 pin on the motherboard. That's how old my motherboard was in the other one. Now it's down to the 4 pins with the 2 PCI ports, and you're like, oh. And it's because they did this on purpose. They very well could have put a bigger power supply in the case because it's got plenty of room for it, and that wouldn't have been a big cost increase. They just purposely made it so it would be hard for me to upgrade this. I'm a little upset
Did
about
they?
it.
I mean, I bought mine special though.
Yeah, you went through and like you spent. I spent $800 on mine. You spent like $3,000 on yours. And I looked into like getting a whole brand new, better than what I had. And I mean, I only went like with the extra RAM and the extra graphics card memory. I was running at a 3.6 gigahertz processor speed before that anyway, and this one's a 3.8 now. So it's not that huge, but I guess once I've overclocked it and put in the graphics card, it should be better. But I think it was causing me issues while I was trying to run Final Fantasy and stream. Even though I feel like this stream's been smooth. We haven't dropped a single frame, we haven't dropped anything, so it must just be a game situation. So hopefully when I get the graphics card installed. But I'm also hoping I don't blow up my computer because my old one's dead. Gone.
Uh-oh.
And I'm sad. I had to cannibalize it to use it for the other one, but then I couldn't put it together, so.
That's okay.
I know, I was sad to see it go, but then I was like, parts of him are going to live on.
Exactly.
My computer is my life's blood. I'd be really upset losing my computer.
I hear that.
True that. So what's going on in Truth's life? Anything new in Truthland? Tell us a story. This is personal anecdote time.
My insurance finally paid for my car, for the repairs, because I was rear-ended a few weeks ago, and I've been in a constant struggle to get them to pay for the repairs. So that's a thing. But I finally got it back.
Yay!
My car back. And I finally sold my I gave my motorcycle to a friend of mine, and I finally transferred the title to him yesterday. Which made me kind of sad. I missed having a motorcycle, but I'm sure I'll get one again later.
What about you, Brandon?
Nothing much. I'm gonna be in Roanoke tomorrow. I'm finally off from my 8 days of work. I think I almost lost it a little bit today. A little crazy. I plan on going to Roanoke. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay. I think I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go home to my mom, get my shit done, go home.
Remember, you and I are supposed to hang out tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing.
Well, I need to find that out too, because I have to go. You know, I have a rental house in Roanoke still, and apparently he's let the bushes get out of control. So I have to run by his house and trim the bushes.
I heard that about you. And then like I probably need to see my grandmother. She like fell. She's my last living older grandmother. She's like 88, 89, something like that.
That's wow.
So I need to go see her. That's also in my book, so I'll probably see her the day after tomorrow. So I was like, I need to get my shit done and run it tomorrow. Go see grandma. Come back.
And what your grandmother's don't tell specifically where she is in the universe, but she's not living in Roanoke. That's another hour or two outside, isn't it?
No, she lives in like Clifton Forge, where she lives close to Clifton Forge. It's far away from Roanoke. Nobody knows where Clifton is. Nobody knows where my mom lives.
I'm sure you shouldn't say it though, because people will know.
Yeah, where's the street address exactly? What do you mail? How do you mail?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, let's not.
The only street address I know
I mean,
is my
so how are you trying to go to Roanoke and then back to DC?
No. I'm going to go to maybe I might. I don't know. I'm going to go to Roanoke tomorrow. Get my shit done. Go get my shit from the round, and then I'm going to go see my mom. I think, unless there's like somewhere I can stay in Roanoke, I might like stay in Roanoke and not drive to see my mom, and then I'll go to my mom's house the next day, or I will go stay with my mom and then drive to back.
I mean, like, you could come back to my house and stay, but that's out of the way too, isn't it?
That's like fucking ridiculously far.
I mean, right?
I'm
I
like,
mean, my sister has a hotel in Roanoke. Like, she runs a hotel in Roanoke. I could probably get you a cheap room.
I was like, I don't want a cheap room. I'm just like trying to avoid spending money because I have to pay like the rest of my thing. I'm like trying to avoid spending money, trying to figure out if I should stay with my friends, Ben Judas, if they'll let me stay. If they will,
I mean, I got a tent I can bring up with me, and then you can camp.
No, I'm sorry. That's like the trial. That's my trials and tribulations right now. What to do the next day?
Well, I mean, like, it feels like you ought to come to Roanoke, do all the stuff you need to do, hang out with me, and then go to your mom's house, spend the night, and then go to your grandma's house, and then go back to DC.
So I'm like debating. I was like, I'm gonna drive 3.5 hours to Roanoke, and then do I want to drive an hour away to go see my mom's? I don't know. I don't know about that. Well, that's my mom. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like stay the night at your house or not. I might see if a friend will put me up for the night.
Is it just weird that it's your mom trying to stay at her mom's house now? Is that like not a thing anymore? Do you not? Because like you probably don't have a room at your mom's house, right?
I mean, I haven't had a room at my mom's house in a long time.
Right.
But no, it's not that at all. It's like, I try to leave my family alone. They leave me alone. I'm really like. I guess like the closest person is my sister and then my mom. It's like the people I'm closest with. That's about it. Within my family. My estranged family. We're all weird. Me and my mom and my sister look very similar. And my cousin, me and my cousin Stephanie, we could have been twins.
I don't think he looks like his mom at all.
Really? Like
I don't think you do.
I don't know if you could see that. But that's a picture of my mom.
You do look like
you. You and the horse.
Mom.
Right?
That's my mom.
I think Brandon, you do look like a horse. What?
Oh, you bitch.
Love you, Mina. Just kidding. That's how we speak affection in my family. Is we make fun of you.
Oh no. But yeah, so it's like, and I don't. And then like my nieces and my nephews, I have like 200 nieces and nephews, 14 of them.
I need to shave something fierce.
But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out what to do. And then I'm gonna come back, and then can I get like ahead of the game next time? Can y'all like be like, all right, who's gonna show up next time so Brandon can plan better?
I feel
Like I had like,
as you recall, when we were sitting down to do this, and I'm getting text messages from people literally as we're loading up the program. I was like, damn it, I wish people would. I'm not mad they're not able to show up. I just wish they would tell me earlier. I'm 100% in that boat for you. I wish they would just tell me earlier. But D texted me, and she was apparently asleep because she's so sick. Like, she's real sick.
Oh, poor D. I was hoping that she would play because, like, her character's fun. That's like mine. I was just like, oh, D's missing out. Oh, her character's fun though.
Yeah, I feel like when there's at least 3 of us, it's a little easier.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm not saying that y'all's characters aren't fun, but y'all have like distinct personalities for them, and her distinct personality is like pretty much like outgoing for the most part. It's pretty outgoing. It's like, yeah. I was like, I like that.
I feel like Jonathan's definitely turning into a dad.
And you're turning into a dad, and then Rezzel's just like, he's like, oh, like kind of like exploring the world for the first time, like learning everything. So it's kind of fun in that aspect, but at the same time, it's not like, not that high pitched. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I want to do that. I like it. I like that.
You miss the feminine tones, what you're saying.
Yeah, I need a little touch. So if y'all can work on that testosterone.
Do you mean like, yeah, oh my god, we can totally do it. These are what I call, this is my voice for hill dwarfs.
Let's make clothes shopping.
That's fair. We did go close, but that was very gay.
I know.
We did it very baritone-y. We were gaily shopping.
Yeah, it was I mean, if you would have given me more time, I would have I was thinking about thinking of how to make things appear in this on the screen for y'all, but I forgot how to because I was watching a video and I was like, oh, that's so cool, and then I was like, I forgot because I didn't try it. Oh no.
That's fine.
Or I could have did this whole cool preview thing randomly. I think I don't know if it would take me a minute to do, but the shoot what I did with this only took me a minute, less than a minute to do. Y'all saw how fast I was pouring those out.
Yep.
And I hope y'all like that.
Yeah,
that was fun.
I was impressed with that. I'm impressed that you put this whole thing together, but this is how D&D evolves, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little rusty. That's why I was like, oh. And this is a new platform for me. Still, even though we've been doing it for a while, but it's still new to me. It's normally I'm pen, paper, giant, huge description. Not me being oh, I got a map I can play with. That looks really good. Oh my god. And then I can't think of anything to say, and I'm can't do that. You know?
I do know. Backhoe's just giving me shit in the chat.
What's he saying?
Your daddy Jonathan.
Yeah. Doing that dad bod.
Right, next week we'll have the dad bod. Jonathan's gonna wake up and be like, why do I have a gut now? Oh!
Oh my god.
Alright, well thank you guys so much for following, for viewing, for being here. I am appreciative to anybody who watches my content. I also would love to hear your feedback and comments about what you want to see, what you don't like, what you do like, because I make content for you. So let me know what you want to watch, and I will make it.
Yeah, let me know so I can make it better.
Yeah. Always and forever. Alright, but thank you guys. It's been a pleasure. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.